I didn't see a lot of the notices today, so maybe.
No, not you. You're here already. I don't need to
I
harass
know, but
you.
I'm saying, like, if I missed things, other people could have missed things, so maybe harassing them is a good idea.
You're so helpful, Mango.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't sass. That was truthful.
Oh, did you make the thing you ran
The
with my
thingy?
weapon?
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure I did.
How do I get it?
I think I named it Alex Revenge.
I gotta harass all the people on Discord, 'cause that's what I do.
Oh, found it.
One harassment
Okay, good,
down.
Good.
I don't know if there's a harassment channel in Anatomical Bombs.
Oh, I was talking to you. There's not. You
Hmm.
can't harass them. They're an in crowd. You gotta be in
Oh,
with
you
them.
gotta have an in.
They do know that it's happening though, because I've talked about it a lot.
A
Don't
lot.
worry.
I'm putting it in your. I'm
Don't
promoting myself in yours, even though I automatically.
It does
get
it
there.
itself.
I know. I do it. I do it anyway.
You do what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I sure do.
Duckies, just typing in your chat, even though you're
Oh,
currently.
Ducky,
Are you live?
I'm harassing. Yeah, I'm harassing people on Discord. That's the first 5 minutes of the stream, every stream. And then I'm gonna talk to Ducky and her loveliness.
Aww.
Is that enough harassment? Who knows? Let's keep going till I run out of harassment. Okay. I'm out of harassment. Dougie, we live, y'all. Okay, I gotta upload some maps. Upload. Every time, guys. I never remember to shut it off.
Every time.
Every time. It says stats for my recent stream, so I wonder. Oh, I gotta get the candle. It's lit. The stream is lit now, guys. I have alerts turned down. Who followed 2 hours ago?
Como.
That gold bar is in order. You shut up, Q. You said Como?
I think so.
Oh my goodness. What's Como's name on?
I don't fucking know. I linked him your videos earlier today, so at about 2 hours ago, so it would make sense.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Probably
Mic check.
Como.
Mic check.
Guessing.
Hello.
Check. 1 2 1 2.
Yeah.
3 4.
Ooh woo.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh,
Sorry.
we're live.
I'm
We're live.
sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry.
Hey.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I can't help it. It's a
okay.
knee-jerk reaction.
This is a mature stream. It's okay.
It's mature because Betty's here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I put a message in the thing, and I feel like it didn't thing you. Did you thing it? You didn't thing it.
Oh, a thing in who?
Hi, Greeky. How are you?
I'm lovely. Is there a message for me
Did you
somewhere?
know? Did you know it's been 7 months since I heard you in the shower?
Has
I still love you.
Oh.
Has it been 7 months already?
It told me it's your 7-month sub anniversary.
Oh, did you sub immediately after hearing me in the shower?
No, I got given a gift, I think, for your
Oh.
birthday. Because it was your birthday when I met you.
Oh, that would be September and 7 months ago. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I'm halfway to 31.
I'm halfway to 32, yo.
Yeah, but you're not me, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Aww.
Ow.
Poor thing.
You're right.
I feel sorry for you.
Ow.
It's okay.
Oof.
Would you want to be him, though?
This guy? This man's?
Wait, who would want to be whom?
I have a feeling that both of us would trade and both of us would regret it.
Yeah, probably. For very different reasons. And also the same reason.
Where are we in Roll20? We're on the Tempest Oculus, aren't we?
I don't know. I feel like I should have more things open, and I don't. I'm not success, Betty.
We're
Well,
on
wanna be
it.
D&D
successful.
Beyond. Roll
Wanna be
20.
success, Betty. So hard. Yeah, and there's gotta be more.
If you want to have your stream open, it's the Twitch stream. That's the 3.
I'm so anxious. What if I do it wrong? What if all my
You'll be
peers judge
fine.
me?
Fine.
Betty, do you usually have like spells open? Like
Aww,
maybe?
you're the nicest. I love you the most. Don't tell anyone.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
She says that to everybody. Great.
Well,
I'd never. Do you know that I only tell Ren that I adore him? Only Ren.
You don't tell that to me?
No one else. Absolutely no one else.
Guys, I
I
cannot.
feel loved.
I cannot get these PNGs
No, adored.
smaller.
Not the
I feel adored. Yeah, I feel adored.
Alright. I feel more prepared now because Melly helped me.
Oh, okay.
Thanks,
Good,
guys.
good.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Mango?
Oh, I
Mango?
didn't put anything in about the new stuff you gave me. I should have done that.
What new stuff? Who gave who?
My new
Oh,
armor.
yeah, your armor.
I also can't remember where I wrote it down. So it's been about 3 months since we played in Twitch time.
It is. Melly, thank you for the coin. I'll turn on the sound alerts for a second.
I was just checking if it was on or not.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not. It's on right now. For a second.
Toss a coin to your witcher.
Thanks, Melly, for the coin.
Welcome.
You're welcome. Guys, we haven't started D&D at all.
Oh. Oops.
Let's do the thing.
It's not your fault.
Are we waiting on Allie?
We are not waiting on Allie. Allie is not going to be able to make it. She's sleepy.
Fair.
Aw, okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh,
Minnesota.
it's monster.
I'm guessing Ally is seasick under deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Having a little
She's having
sexy nap.
Yeah, a little bit of sexy nap. Wait.
What?
Or strange.
Everything is strange.
Everything is awesome.
Oh man.
I'm just trying to get these things down or uploaded to
I'm so glad you
Roll20.
prepared.
I was so close to being prepared on time, okay? I was just this close. How dare you? Don't ask me to bookmark your page.
Love you.
Love you too.
Everybody loves and supports you. Good kid.
This also gives people a chance to come in.
Have you changed your colorblind donation goal?
I did. I did because I didn't actually factor in what the things actually cost, and I did
Does
today.
that include shipping?
That includes
Does that
shipping. Apparently, they don't
That's good.
charge shipping or taxes on those.
Oh. That's great.
And Honey
You're
has
so
a $20
responsible.
off coupon. So
Oh, good.
yeah.
You're so
I'm
responsible
sorry,
to
who
update
doesn't
that.
charge taxes?
Shh! Don't tell the lawyer. Speaking of the lawyer, I need to fill out your reference for your bar applicant. I should probably do that.
Feel free to lie.
I'm going to.
You have a ton of time. The whole situation, like the whole organization shut down right now.
Oh, okay, cool. So don't worry about losing the paperwork or anything.
Yeah, sure. I mean, they
Yeah.
know I've
That's
sent
what
it.
it looks
That's all
like
that
now.
matters.
Yeah. You have to get used to talking like a person?
Seems to be on. That's where I was fucking
Talking
going.
whispers, Greg.
Only in whispers? That's super.
Guys, while we're off topic, does anybody know anything about the dominant grasses of American shortgrass prairie?
The what?
So,
What?
Not me in
We're just super
particular.
off
No.
topic, and I have homework. I really got to
So, Mango, there is off topic, and then there is off planet, and that is off
American
planet.
shortgrass prairie is distinctly our planet. Don't give me that.
Okay, but it is not anywhere in the realm. All right, let's
What
just.
You're talking
class?
about job applications.
grass
Come on.
Oh, you're right. I was just judging you for no good reason. That was totally my fault. All right. Who's got a recap from last week?
Oh, I'll do last week. We didn't play.
Who's got a recap from 3 weeks ago?
I just did the last recap. Someone else, you got this?
I think it would be helpful if the DM did the recap.
All right. So, last week on BrosPort Hooligans, how do we start the session? Well, you guys arrived at the City of Sanctuary.
We arrived. We were getting shot at. That's how it started.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. That was 4 weeks ago. It literally started with Buck taking an arrow to the chest. I'm sorry, a bullet to the chest.
Arrow.
Yeah, don't downplay it.
Yeah, it was a bullet. It was a bullet to the chest, and then you guys fought a bunch of pirates.
Fought.
You guys negotiated a duel between Gruff and Mr. Angry Pirate. The captain pirate that you sunk his ship.
The man formerly known as Captain.
Yeah, the man formerly known as Captain Pirate. Then the duel went on as some people were still fighting outside. And people were going up on top of roofs and doing shenanigans. And then the duel ended in a draw, because Gruff headbutted the angry pirate with his pointy end of the bolt stuck in his brain. And both of them passed out. And then I think somebody resurrected Gruff, or healed Gruff. And then I think Gruff immediately got up and stabbed the dude to death.
I shot him in the chest twice.
Oh yeah, he double tapped him.
Gruff and Callie pretty much killed him.
Oh yeah, and Callie also ripped his throat out. That happened. Then you guys scared away most of the remaining pirates, but then fought the last few. Maven hopped up on the roof and yeeted like 6 people with a lightning bolt. That was pretty cool. Gruff blew up the bar. Wait, who blew up the bar?
It was Gruff.
Gruff.
It was Gruff.
It was Gruff. So I don't remember how it happened though. Like, did you actually set it off?
I put my grenade down.
Yeah, you set the grenade down.
Used my flame turret to ignite the.
Oh yeah, and you blew a hole in the side of the inn. Adwa saved the inn. Adwa was the only one that was trying to contain the fire the entire fight.
Exciting, guys. So fun.
Yeah. Adwa's like, you guys are just doing this and then shoveling water onto a fire.
Thank you so much for being responsible.
Yeah, literally the only responsible adult in the building.
I was shaking people off the roof, but
yeah, Oriel shook like a bunch of people off her
or
roof.
let one city burn. Like, come on.
Yeah, one
didn't
city,
get it
one
at
city
all.
per campaign, okay?
Please.
Elris didn't get hit at all. Then, after all of the pirate shenanigans, Adwa helped the guy rebuild the inn.
And Buck.
Oh, and Buck. Yeah, I think Buck put the funds in. Adwa did all the repairing with her magic stuff. you guys met back on the Tempest Oculus where you found Xenafia, right? Xenafia?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Xenafia gave you guys all of your enchanted gear. And then we found out what all the enchanted gear did. And now we're leaving Sanctuary, headed towards Terran Bridge. You guys have not had a rest yet. You are still, however, whatever condition you're in, that's still the condition you're in, and it is late at night because you guys got into a fight in the middle of the night. Towards the end of the day, you guys were like settling down in the inn, and then Gruff may have said some less than intelligent words at people. Also, the party tried drugs 2 sessions ago, so.
Oh yeah, Gruff, and who else was high out of their mind the entire fight?
I am an
Was it-
agent of chaos.
Asali. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so and you had to break what, a bar stool to get a weapon. I remember that.
Yeah. Now everybody's got their stuff. Oh my god, I took electronic notes. I'm so success. Betty, you had notes? You made me do that all off the top of my head?
No, just for my stuff. I
Oh.
couldn't remember about my stuff except
yeah,
that it
yeah,
was a charisma modifier instead of a dexterity modifier. Except I couldn't find my written notes anywhere, and I feel like it's been a month at least into each time since we played together, and I was like freaking out because I couldn't find my notes. But then I remembered I took the notes down electronically.
Awesome.
Yo. Thanks.
And
And that's where we were last time.
Yes.
On BrosPort Hooligans.
Correct. Yes, on BrosPort Hooligans.
Don't forget the outlet that everyone saw.
Please check us out on YouTube, Patreon, OnlyFans.
Yep, on OnlyFans. Greeky takes his hoodie off.
Greeky turns the face cam on OnlyFans, guys.
And the Carvey cam.
And the coffee cam?
Carvey cam.
Oh, calves. Okay.
So fucking lost.
I have very attractive calves, and I don't mind showing people.
They're so attractive.
Yeah.
I also have defining. We are just so close together, Greek.
It's a
We're
little
basically
weird.
the same.
It's almost like we spent like half of our lives together.
It's almost like that.
Almost like that. You guys
All is
are
everybody
just
sleeping since you're settling down?
Yes, you guys are just leaving Sanctuary, headed towards Terran Bridge. To do a short recap from a couple episodes ago, you guys Renregar received a letter from his good friend Kason Frostbrood asking for an adventuring party, and that is you guys. So far, all that you know is where to meet Kason and that it involves a Hydra. Like I said, it's the middle of the night. You guys are heading out of port. Xenafia is immediately seasick and is spending the rest of her day in her chambers. And if you guys would like to get anything done on the boat, let me know. Otherwise, we can rest and get straight to Terran Bridge.
Is there like a galley?
There is a galley on the boat. Well, I'm sorry, there's a captain's quarter here, and then there's rooms at the bottom. Yeah, there's probably going to be a galley for some sort of cooking.
I'm going to go find, because I'm now missing most of my liquids.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I'm going to go find some alcohol and do some more of my to heal.
And do some more of your what?
I have a little bit of drugs left, I imagine.
Oh, you're going to go get high and drunk. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, they have some really nice rum down there.
How much for that rum, kind sailor?
Nothing costs. No, this is all for the crew. So you guys
then I am. Thank you. I am crew as I take way too much of this rum.
Okay. You take an entire bottle.
I'll share this with my crewmates. I just lied to you for no reason, and I walk away.
There's also not an NPC that you're talking to.
I'm talking to you.
Talking to yourself.
That's fine. I'm gonna go to the captain's quarters and just I'm gonna pour my drugs into the rum,
Oh no!
and I'm gonna
Oh,
drink the rum.
No.
That's a spicy rumble.
Oh no!
Wake me up when we get to port.
Drug.
Is anybody else doing anything before they go to bed?
Are you talking about drugs or?
I guess if
just-
drugs are what we're doing today.
I still have drugs, but different drugs. I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Yes, I will do something.
Okay, your drugs?
Drugs?
Is it drugs?
It has to do with the
So
drugs,
much
but I'm
drug
not
use.
taking more drugs.
Man, we
I'm
haven't-
actually gonna try and find a good place on my body to hide the drugs because there were people that wanted to take my drugs.
Okay. Yeah, you can tell me wherever you would like to prison wallet those drugs.
I don't think that's what she meant by on.
On. She said on. On her body.
I did say on, not in. But yeah, I'm gonna have it as close to my body as possible so that people won't just nick it.
Okay, are you just like putting it inside your shirt or like tucking it into your boot or?
There's some drugs in my boot.
There's some drugs in my boot.
I'll probably try to divide it up.
Okay, yeah, you find a couple different places. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you feel fairly confident that nobody's gonna find your precious secrets.
Yeah.
Trying to keep an eyeball and like see where everyone's going, what everyone's up to. Just I'm a little wound up. So
you
by
saw
getting attacked by like 25 fucking pirates.
Sure. You saw Asali head to her quarters as well as Zenafia. You saw Gruff heading towards the to the galley.
There's no crow's nest, right?
There is a crow's nest.
Oh, I'll be up on it.
Okay. Yeah, you can hang out in the crow's nest, no problem.
I'll be keeping an eye on Gruff. Just this is Gruff.
Okay. Are you being stealthy about it or?
Not in the least.
Okay. Yeah, Gruff, you notice you have a tail before you get back to your room.
I've never had a tail before.
Oh, yes, you have.
I just go into my room. I don't care that I'm being followed. I just kill the pirate king.
That makes me the pirate king.
I'm captain now.
Look at me. So yeah, Ottawa, you notice Gruff head to his room.
Why? Is the ship kind of quieting down, or are the people going to bed? What's going on?
If anybody hasn't told me specifically what they're doing, they are heading to bed. So
I'm just gonna do a little sexy pray and go to bed.
little sexy pray.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna grab a little bit of rum and chill on the deck for a bit before I head to bed.
Okay. So yeah, you notice Maven also heads to the galley for a second and grabs a bottle of rum and heads back up.
Wait till the ship quiets down, and then I will go into the captain's cabin.
Gruff, is the door locked?
Actually, first I'm going to check the door for fucking explosives.
Okay.
No, the door is. I just let it shut. I didn't lock it in.
It is unlocked, and there are no explosives.
I'm going to go on in.
You see no explosives.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes.
Cool, I'm resistant to fire, guys. Like, what's the worst?
Yeah, the ship sinks.
Shrapnel.
Yeah.
I know, right? That's the thing about, like, explosion. It's not the fire that gets you.
And Buck, I know what you're doing. I did see your message, so.
Do you need me to roll for my state of awareness or anything right now?
Go ahead and give me a perception check at disadvantage.
Why at disadvantage? I
Because
can't
you're
imagine.
drunk and high.
You really want me to roll at disadvantage because that's
No,
not going to get worse.
That's good enough.
Okay.
You do hear the door open though. You're not gonna not see Ottawa coming in, unless
Fucking other goblins go up, and then just roll back up.
All right. Buck, you go ahead and you already did your stuff before Gruff got to his cabin. So you're all done with that. Is there anything else you want to do?
I guess I'll wait till the morning to do the second part of that.
Oh no, you got that one done too. So
Oh,
you're
Okay.
not going to have any problem getting that done without being seen.
Okay.
So it's if you want to do anything else.
so wait, you saw the first message and then the second message?
Oh boy. Maybe I didn't.
Sorry.
Mischief afoot.
Oh boy. No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that in the morning after everyone gets rested.
Ah, that's good. That's
That's
good.
possible.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. Who are we missing? Has Elris, are you doing anything specific?
He's gonna stay up in the crow's nest for a while, then retire for the night.
Okay. Maven, you are sitting up on the deck, kind of like with your feet hanging down, like near the captain's wheel. Redmagar is up there manning the ship, of course, getting you guys out of port and on course. The only thing that you notice that's off about tonight is, and you've seen this a few times before, but there's a section of the sea that is constantly storming and raining. But you can see all the way from where you guys are at that like the storms are just really intense tonight. So there's an entire section like on the horizon where you can see lightning bolts and roiling storms. But other than that, everything's peaceful tonight.
All right. I'm not gonna like get wasted or anything. Just chilling, hanging out on deck.
Yeah, just having a couple drinks. Gruff, can I get a con save? And how injured are you?
I think I got one heal. Let me look.
Like a solid heal at one point.
Yeah, I think I'm at like 18 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, 18.
All right. And do you remember if you slept the night before?
I did. That was the first night I slept.
Okay. So go ahead and just give me a regular con save, not at disadvantage or anything.
11.
He looked like he's gonna pass out. I'm gonna kind of step in here, I think.
So Gruff, if Gruff would feel comfortable falling asleep in front of Adwa, he does. Otherwise, you're just groggy.
Yeah, I think before it's gonna come to that, actually, I'd like to just kind of like you're still pretty injured.
I imagine I don't care who I sleep in front of.
I'm going to dump a. What is it? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I will. But just to pop a healing word on him.
Okay. Yeah, you heal him
Real
up.
quick.
After you heal him up, his eyes are closing. He gives zero fucks that you're in here.
Try to shake him awake. Hey, wake up. Just wanna say something to you. You got 6 more.
What?
Do you remember the conversation we had?
Go away,
Sanctuary?
big bird.
Yeah. I'm gonna just sort of smack him awake a little, try to give him a little of the rough and tumble sober up.
Okay, so Gruff, you get slapped a little bit. The drugs and the alcohol haven't quite kicked in fully yet, and the couple of slaps bring you to the sober for a second.
What?
You remember that conversation we had before we
You'll-
went shopping, before any of this shit kicked off on the island? Do you
You'll
remember
have
what I
to
said?
be more specific. I've had at least 3 conversations.
Me? I don't think so.
No, just in general.
Well, that being the case, I told you not to cause trouble. Right? Literally tear you limb from limb. Do you remember that?
What trouble did I cause? I saved our ship from evil pirates and then single-handedly, with no help, murdered. Problem solved.
Yeah. You antagonized the captain into picking a fight. I'd call that causing trouble. And see, I told you something. In fact, I seem to recall that I swore to Gond on that. I really don't like to break my word. Do you understand what I'm saying here?
One goblin would postulate that the Antigone was caused in the explosion of the ship, not the converse in the bar, but no, I don't know.
I'm sorry. Well, I want you to understand that there's a reason for this. And for the third fucking time, I will cast Hold Person.
Okay, Gruff, I need a... Hold Person is a wisdom save. At disadvantage.
Oh yeah, he's fucking plastered.
No, he's not plastered, but he's also super exhausted and yes, he does have drugs in it. Oh,
Do I need another one?
No, you
nope.
don't. We'll take the regular 5 on that. Okay, Hold Person. I believe all you can do is make muffled sounds.
Muffled sounds.
Since I just cast like a combat spell on him, are we going into like actually doing turns or no?
No, not until he gets out of Hold Person. So.
Well, because he gets a save at the end of every turn, is why I asked.
Right. So.
And what I would like to do next, technically, would be an action, and I've already done my action with the spell.
Okay. Gruff, you can give me one more save before she gets to do whatever she's doing. What is your DC?
I assumed at disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, so Ottawa, go ahead and take your turn.
Yeah, I am going to bonus action magic weapon my...
Oh, shit.
Wait, no action on the spell slots for that. Screw that. I'm not going to bother with that. I am going to... He was lying down, right? He was just lying in bed?
Yes. He is on the bed.
Yeah.
Restrained.
Take my axe, and I am going to...
I just laid there while you were talking to me like a creepy person. Just
well,
on my side talking to you.
Is extremely a creepy person.
Well, he's not that kind of creepy.
All right, fine. You were sitting upright. I'll just tip you backwards.
Thank
you.
At least let me leave with my dignity.
And I would like to aim to cleanly cut off his left leg below the knee.
That's please, my standing leg. Oh, I'm sorry. Additional muffled sound.
Do I need to roll an attack?
You...
It's at advantage because he's prone, right? And it's melee.
No, he's restrained. I believe it automatically hits. Go ahead and just give me an attack at advantage. I'll tell you what we're dealing with here. Gruff, you can describe to me what a muffled scream sounds like.
It should have been +6, not 8. Or 5 or something. The +8 was wrong, but
yeah.
It was 25.
Well, crit would also speak to accuracy, so at least she didn't miss.
Yeah. Anybody who is below deck in their quarters hears a muffled scream from down the hall.
Muffled scream from down the hall.
Gruff.
How
You are Gruff, you're watching as Adwa puts on a grim face and surgically removes your left leg.
From where down?
Right underneath the knee. So it's still you still have mobility on it.
About an inch of stump below the knee, probably.
Yeah, you got a stump.
Tangentially related question: how advanced in the throes of the drugs am I?
It was starting to kick in, but it's not now. Yeah, you.
No, but like, am I stoned, or am I not?
You're probably a little stoned, yeah. And Adwa, I do need damage on that roll, by the way.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Could have said it was non-lethal.
It's clearly lethal.
I did just cut something off. That's very fair.
Yeah, you can't non-lethally cut off somebody's leg.
I'm gonna come down the. I'm gonna come down the hall out of my room.
There's nobody know.
Okay, yeah, you'll be in the process of heading there while I'm gonna have.
Very unimpressed.
Yeah, Callie's gonna run up as well, towards the sound.
Okay.
I thought you were fucking sorry.
Well, you need to add your. Yep, and then it's plus 11.
It's maxed out. Yep.
Yeah,
That's
so it's
no bueno.
So it's 19 damage, which I don't think kills him.
I dumped that healing word in,
Because
which
you
gave
did
him an
that
extra
healing
6.
word, yeah. Because he was at 18, right?
Yep.
Oh.
That would have been bad.
Yeah, you would have killed him.
I hope someone's dead.
Adwa, you have.
What did that healing word give me? 6?
6. Yeah, so you should be at 5 hit points. Is there anything else you're doing in that round that you chopped his leg off?
Yeah, I will immediately. Wait, I said I didn't do anything for my bonus action. Would it have been a free action to tip him over, or would that have been a bonus action?
A free action, yeah.
Then I will bonus action hit him with another healing word.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
The hell?
So.
Whoa.
What is going on with somebody's like speakers?
Melly?
Killing.
It's me.
Oh, okay. All right. Perfect. That begins to start. Like, you can tell it's starting to like close the wound, but it's not gonna. You're gonna have to do something about it, or man's gonna bleed out.
Have I made it there yet?
No. I'm gonna have 2 turns of Adwa doing whatever she needs to do before you guys get down there.
Okay. Well, just remember, if he's gonna die, I can heal him. So if you want me to get there faster,
it doesn't seem like Adwa's trying to kill him.
Okay, cool.
Otherwise, she wouldn't be wasting time.
I could be being really sadistic right now. You don't know.
Gruff,
just let me know if you'd like me to walk faster.
You can give me your save, your wisdom save.
I don't think this one's at disadvantage.
No, it's not. He's flat roll here.
What am I rolling? Sorry.
Wisdom.
Wisdom save.
8.
All right, Adwa, you got this turn, and then if he fails again, you'll have one more turn before Oriel and whoever else is checking it out gets to the door.
I am going to dump a 3rd level.
And me.
Elris.
Oh, wow, I don't actually have. That's fun. Healing word, because I don't have cure wounds, apparently. That was something I did not prepare for a fight, evidently. Oh, yeah, we didn't know we were getting into a fight. That
yeah, you guys had just got out of a fight.
I mean, the day before, because this was like 3 sessions ago now that I would have had to prepare that.
Oh,
I
no,
sure as heck
no.
thought, we're exploring an island. What could go wrong?
Yeah, exactly.
3d4 plus 3.
You can also do a medicine check if you want to just tourniquet his leg.
That would, so I will, is that an action?
Yeah.
Because healing word's a bonus action, yeah.
It would
So
be a
I will
action.
medicine check.
Mm-hmm.
Or a full what?
Yeah, it'd be a full action or a standard action to try to tourniquet his leg. I assume you had some sort of medical supplies prepared for this.
Ouch, not a great one.
No, I was just looking for over 10 to essentially strap on a tourniquet. It's
Strap on a what?
a tourniquet.
I was making a dirty joke.
Oh.
Sorry.
And then
We just
after
assume
the
it's bad
healing
mic
word,
quality.
go ahead and roll your healing word too. But after that, the bleeding is going to stop.
I rolled a 13 on the healing word, which is actually really freaking solid for healing word.
Oh, damn. All right, so Gruff get 13 more hit points.
Thank you.
And so I just need you to understand why that.
Why the?
Can't imagine I'm
And-
super comprehensive right now.
I will
You're
free action drop the whole person.
it is a weird roller coaster for Gruff right now. It is like your body is trying to be high and drunk and also in shock, but you're also trying to listen. So you're like going in between like lucidity and shock and lucidity, and she's just healing you.
Like, it's all very confusing.
But after a moment, you are able to move again.
I think that's a mimic. Shape changer. Not really.
Gruff, you might be really high, but it does look like your leg is off of your body and twitching on the bed.
More importantly, like, hey, look at me. You see where I'm at? Like right now? I'm asking you a question. Person that just assaulted me. I'm over here now, but my leg isn't. It's over there still. That's never happened before.
I would expect not.
I'm just kind of just like try to put it back on.
You are just
don't fuck with
you are rubbing one bloody stump against him.
Right on the other one.
Can I snatch it out of his hand?
Yeah, you probably
Treat
can.
your body with some fucking dignity.
All right.
Hey, that's mine.
Hold on 1 second. Oriel, you open the door to the captain's cabin.
Oh my god, I hope someone's dead. What's happening in here?
Gruff is currently has a severed foot in his hand, and he's just mashing it against where it normally went.
It came off.
Elris, you show up at the door and you see this as well.
Are you okay?
They were just giving me a hand, and I hold my foot up.
I'm looking at Oddwa. I'm not looking at Gruff. I'm talking to Oddwa. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay. Is this?
I'm a
would you
foot
like me to
shorter
heal
than I
him?
was before.
Do you need assistance with whatever that mess is?
That's just my leg.
Mess is his leg.
I can.
Yeah, another heal would probably.
I feel like the sympathy is in the wrong direction in the film right now.
Look, you probably can't even feel it. Honestly, the last time I saw you was high as a fucking kite. Okay, I'm gonna give you some heals. You ready?
Are you gonna cut me first? Because I'm learning that's how heals go.
I've got some cutting words I could do for you. No, look, I have to do the rolling thing. I have to remember how to do the rolling thing. Alright, so I'm going to do a level 3 healing word.
Okay.
I have to remember how to do that.
Okay.
So,
we have
R, played for a month.
/R, then the number of dice, then the...
Oh, I've never done it like that. Oh.
Ooh, that's fancy.
That's fancy.
That's super fancy.
A lot quicker.
Is it?
I find it quicker.
Did I just roll 3 of the ones I need to do?
So, Adwa, you actually just Ottawa. The moment of adrenaline kind of passes, and you realize that you have completely destroyed this bed. That's
11.
There is no recovering from this.
Please have a sexy 11.
Yeah, Gruff, you get healed for 11.
A sexy
I'm still
11.
waiting for a reply.
Oh, did you say something?
Yes.
Elris is just at the door like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what was going on?
Oh, I performed an amputation. A deserved one. A necessary one, really.
Fair.
I feel like, again, stark disagreement on the situation.
Excuse me, Baby Yoda. What's happened? Are you okay? Are you feeling unloved?
Hit me with an axe, I think. I don't remember what weapon it was. I'm pretty stoned. That's the character.
You're pretty stoned. How many fingers am I holding down?
Be careful with those if you want to stay on your hand.
Do you need some water?
It's been a traumatic experience for me.
Did you take those 11 heals?
I did. I'm actually healthier than I was going into the fight.
How's your foot?
It's still bleeding all over the place. The twitching
Is it
stopped
attached again? Okay.
Oh, it stopped twitching. You should feed it to your cube.
Oh, I did bring Yiddle with me.
though. Okay.
No one's talking to you, Alexa. Sorry.
Maven, Asali, and Buck, you guys are officially aware of the commotion downstairs. Maven, Ren looks at you just with a puzzled look, and then a sigh, and he sets the wheel and starts walking downstairs.
You brought this on yourself, Cap.
Oh, I'm starting to realize that.
Big Caps, there's been a mutiny.
What?
Poor little Cap.
What is going on in here?
Everything's
What
okay.
was the
Healed
amputee
him.
needed?
Should we just bandage his leg and get everybody together and we can have this conversation?
Yeah.
This is going to require some explanation.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a perfectly rational thing to do.
Yeah.
Ren gets
Oh,
to the foot of the bed and looks down. And he goes, "I'm gonna need to get a new bed."
I can help. No, I can't. I don't have mending.
And then he looks at you, Gruff.
Can I prestidigitation it away?
Yeah, you can get the blood out of there with prestidigitation, no problem.
Prestidigitation!
That's mine!
That's convenient. That is very convenient.
I have one.
You're the one who was trying to feed your foot to a cube.
My foot.
I will
can
claim
do
it
what
as a
I
trophy
want.
if you don't behave.
I'm gonna put it back on. Is there glue?
Good. Probably. Can I prestidigitation that? I think you're okay. Just put it on. Lick it.
Please don't tell him to lick his leg.
Ren looks at
This is a matter that it's got gravitas, guys.
I would like you all to leave my room, please. I have much to think on.
He's gonna lick his wounds.
It's starting to ache now. The drugs are wearing off.
I've got some more drugs.
The blood loss probably helped with that.
I don't have a pipe,
that'll
but I
clear
have
out.
some more drugs. Do you want me to get you the calming down drugs?
Yes, everyone should go with them to get these drugs and leave.
You're not leaving you alone with your leg stump. Are you going to eat your leg?
Yeah, I'm not going to eat the leg.
What is happening here?
Is this what you planned in your session of planning?
No, this is in character for Ren. Sorry,
should we just bandage his leg and I will explain to everyone?
That's a good idea.
I will help you. I will help you with my +1 to medicine. If you'd like some sexy help, I can give you.
Okay. Yeah. Between
help.
the two of you guys do a perfectly good job of bandaging the leg. Gruff, as you're getting your leg bandaged, Ren just looks down at you, and then you see like a look come over his face, and he laughs. I'm
gonna look at Ren curiously also.
And he looks at you, Gruff, and he goes, "You're taking the pirate thing pretty seriously, aren't you?"
Yar.
I'll go get one of the crutches. And he comes.
Bring some rope too. I need rope. I need a foot of rope.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, sure.
I feel like my experience with medicine that says
He returns with a crutch and a foot of rope.
Hi everybody, you guys want to see a parlor trick? And I'm just gonna snap the end of the crutch off and jam it into the bottom of my leg.
Oh god, no!
God.
I need con saves from everyone in the room, please, including Gruff.
Oh, I rolled.
Please, I don't. There's no reflex save on that.
Am I still in the deck, or have I come down at this point?
Oh, never mind.
I figured you just let Ren go, but you
yeah,
can...
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, you're still upstairs. Yeah, you're just drinking rum and looking out into the stormy sea.
Wait, sorry.
Okay, so Gruff, you don't pass out. Adwa, you do not throw up, even though you want to. Ren looks like he's queasy. Oriel, you lost your dinner. And Sally, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine.
I'd take it on fine too.
Elris. Oh yeah, you're good. You're good. Buck, you didn't go there, right?
Yeah, I figured everyone else was already going there, and if they needed me, they'd come get me.
Oh, okay.
We always need you, Bucky.
Nah.
Heck out.
My friend Bucky, you're the one.
So Gruff, I'm assuming that's what the 1 foot of rope was for too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you made the save to not pass out. You can roughly attach the end of this.
Please try to stop him. You're going to get an infection. This is a terrible idea. Please stop.
You are going to take 5 piercing damage from stabbing that into your stump.
I assume so.
This is ridiculous.
It's supposed to have gravitas.
It does. It does have gravitas.
Shit.
An important lesson is not necessarily a lesson learned.
You should know that anything involving Gruff is not going to be anything but comedic.
I should.
Okay, yeah, you roughly attach this. It's a little hard to walk on at first, but yeah.
I also would like to tie my old leg to the side of it.
Fucking hell! God damn it!
Christ. You can't walk on it. Do you know how deep you would have to wedge a piece of wood to actually be able to put weight on it?
I'm a magic goblin.
5 damage worth at the very least. Oh my god.
I'm an artificer. I just imagine I fuse the wood with bone.
Trying to pull this shit out. No. Oh god.
So Gruff, is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
I am trying to stop him with like everything I have.
So
not stick wood in your leg.
Where you go to start to pull the damn stick out because you're gonna get a fucking infection. You pull it. You start to pull on it. And you did notice that he was doing some sort of like hand gestures for a second there. You are fairly sure it's attached to that bone, the severed end of bone that's left.
Good as new. Lesson learned.
So you start pulling on it, and it just starts bleeding all over the damn place, but you can't get it out.
You've taken one leg from me today. Can you please leave this one alone? That really hurt.
You goddamn leg thief, get off of it.
That's gone leg hungry.
You know what? Just try not to walk on it until it's done healing. Okay.
At this point, Ren has already left and came back with another crutch. Can you walk on this one, please?
Yeah.
I don't need it.
I don't think it's good to walk on that right now.
I would like to roll to do a performance where I twirl on the...
Yeah, it's going to be at disadvantage. Go, yeah.
You fail.
No, he might succeed. Who knows? He's a
like
wily goblin.
Oh, disadvantage? 9.
Yeah. And give me a reflex save.
16.
Oh, okay. So you try to lift your one leg up and do like a fancy twirl on the end of this thing. It immediately shoots pain, like directly like lightning from your kneecap to your brain.
Attempt to hide that.
You don't, but the good thing is you do catch yourself and grab onto the bed before you fall.
As I had planned.
Ta-da!
Good as new.
Okay, so somebody mending the bed already, right?
I don't
Or
actually have mending.
prestidigitation.
I did prestidigitation, the blood and
Okay.
But then I vomited, so I should probably prestidigitation again.
That's really convenient if you vomit. Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Okay, yeah, the room is back to being clean. Did you?
You're welcome.
Yeah. Ren it literally just face palms and leaves. Ugh. Why?
You chose us.
I know. I'm leaving.
I look at Gruff.
You guys do notice that as Ren leaves, instead of going left to where the deck, like the stairs to the deck would be, he went right towards where the galley is. After a few moments, Ren comes back up with a bottle of rum in his hand, and he sits down right next to you and pops the bottle and holds it out to salute or to cheers you. Sorry.
Yep. I clink bottles.
You clink bottles with him, and he hits the rum like it is water. Asali, you were saying?
Yeah, I look at Gruff.
He has a peg leg now.
Yeah, he also have a bleeding bolt in his head.
Yeah, so he's got two different pieces of wood sticking out of his body, both of which are bleeding.
3 pegs.
You have three pegs? Is that a dick joke?
You want to see the third one?
God damn it, son of a bitch.
But I've heard and seen him getting healed, and I can see several. Well, I'm confused by his bleeding bolt.
Yeah, the bolt. The which one?
So
the one on his leg is bleeding profusely and is pooling on the floor at this point.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, just fucking Oreo's just cleaning it up every once in a while.
Hey, what's bleeding on the floor?
Your
leg, baby.
Your leg, sweetheart.
My leg is tied to my peg leg.
Yeah.
Should be out of blood by now,
Did you tie that on? Did you?
I did.
Said he did.
Gross. That's real gross. Is it in the right direction? Like
no.
God.
I was like, we're gonna get so much done today.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
No, it's fine.
I just wanted to end it by kicking people out of the room.
This is why we play D&D.
Why don't I do another heal? I'm just gonna do another level 3 heal, okay? I'm just gonna do another sexy heal. I'm gonna do another one. I'm just gonna do another one.
Okay. After that heal, you're gonna stop bleeding all over the damn place.
I'm upset by this. A whole 6. Take it.
Yep.
Please.
Yep. The bleeding has stopped from the leg. Asali, you're looking at his crossbow bolt, though. It's not like bleeding profusely, but it is. It doesn't seem like it's sealed up at all.
Yeah, so I asked Gruff, what's up with the bolt? It doesn't seem to heal.
Called a peg, and it's because she cut my leg off.
No. The head. I point.
Bolt. Oh, in my head. And
yes.
I just kind of point at. Yeah, I got shot there.
Yeah.
Can I do like a medicine check? Does he have a head injury, like worse than normal?
I do have a head. There's a crossbow bolt in it.
Yeah, but worse than normal.
It is the same crossbow bolt he's had in his brain this whole time.
Standard? So
It
he's normally.
It didn't used to bleed. Why does it bleed now?
It's bleeding?
Yes.
Yeah, it hasn't bled in a while, Gruff.
I can't. My eyes are in the front of my head.
But that's why I'm talking to you now. Why is it bleeding?
Otherwise, she wouldn't.
I'm more scared now than I was when I lost my leg. It's
It is.
You said you were a head surgeon.
I can't operate on myself.
No, but
you were.
have any idea why it's
Wait a
bleeding?
minute.
Is there anything we can do about it?
Maybe I can operate on myself.
Maybe you can.
No,
How
Gruff.
did you?
No.
How did you get your
no.
third bolt?
Oh no.
Oh, I don't remember because, and follow me here. I got shot in the head.
Oh yeah.
And it's really difficult to remember those incidents.
Oh.
For anyone who would like a slight bit of metagame lore, Gruff's existence started after the crossbow bolt to the head.
Fair.
That was his birth.
Do I
Do
need to check him with my medicine skill? Because this is totes a +1.
Yeah.
Why he's bleeding? Or we don't care.
You guys
I
are.
sigh really, really loud, and I just tramp out of there.
You guys, Asali, same with you. When you did look at it, it doesn't look like there's anything particularly wrong with it, but you guys do know that he nailed that pirate with the bolt, so it probably just opened the wound again.
Okay. Prestidigitation! I'm going to have a drink and get some air after vomiting. So if you need anybody, don't ask. Just get some sleep, okay? Please.
Okay.
And I'm leaving.
Oriel, you head to the galley and grab a bottle of rum like everybody else?
Sure. They might want it. I might drink it.
It's the theme of this episode. Grab a bottle of rum.
Where is all the rum gone?
There's a lot. There's like a full case. Yeah.
I'm just gonna assume Gruff is gonna go to sleep. There's somebody at my front door. I'll be
okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Gruff passes out. Oddwell, what are you up to?
I'm so glad we let him pass out with a head injury.
Explain myself to everyone, I guess.
Please.
Yeah, Elris has been standing there waiting for an explanation.
Yeah, I really didn't want him to stick that piece of wood in his leg. Like, having a pegwood, that's fine, but boy, I hope he has something to prevent infection. You got really strong alcohol on board. We should probably...
Yeah.
You want to tip it on him while he sleeps?
Yeah, if you guys just want to tip the rum onto his leg while he sleeps, it's fine.
He's not even here to complain about it. He's at the door.
Slight bit of metagaming. He won't wake up. He's not going to wake up if you do.
I will also remove his actual leg that he is tied to his peg leg.
Thank God. Let's go fishing with it.
Should we just throw it overboard? That seems good.
Oh, you want to keep it in case we can get it to talk later, like those heads before? Like, what do you want to do with it?
You need a head to talk. He's still alive. That wouldn't work. I mean, I get it. It was I'm sorry.
Haha,
Took me
sorry.
a second there. No, it's all
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Elris.
Why
don't we join everyone else and I'll just fill everyone in at once.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't even in the room. Sorry.
You guys all head up to the deck. Buck, you see. Buck, you're in your room right now.
Yep.
Grab a Bucky.
I'm back.
You peek out the door to see in the hallway. Elris, Callie, Oriel, Asali, and Adwa heading upstairs.
Asali goes to bed.
Oh, Asali's just going to bed. You don't want to hear the conversation.
I'll catch up tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
So Asali heads to her room, but you notice that Adwa is holding a severed foot.
Yeah, we took your foot.
A green foot.
Sorry.
I'll go back. It's fine.
What's that all about?
I told them to throw it over.
I don't know.
You know.
I mean, I'll take
Were
it.
you asking me, Buck?
Yeah.
If you care to join us, I'll explain to everyone at once. It seems a lot simpler.
Alrighty.
Hi, Bucky.
Sorry to rouse you.
Okay, so Bucky, you head up with them to Maven. So far, All you know is that Ren went downstairs. After a few minutes, he came back up looking startled with a bottle of rum, clinked bottles with you, and started drinking. You see everybody else come on top of the deck. And Adwa is holding a severed green foot.
I'm gonna look at the captain, and then I'm gonna take
He
another drink.
just points. He just points at the, like as he's tipping the bottle back. Just.
All right, okay. I'll get up and I'll walk over. So what the fuck?
I didn't think this far ahead.
Gruff has a peg
when
leg
we
now.
were on, yeah, he does. When we first arrived on Sanctuary, Gruff and I had a conversation in which I swore to Gond that if he did anything to get us in trouble, cause actually I think the exact words are, if you start any trouble, I will cut you limb from limb. And I was hoping that would, at the time I was thinking that way he wouldn't steal from any shops. That was, against the rule. They're like only fucking rule. And he's 6 years. But then he started a fight with 2 pirate crews, which to me very much is the definition of causing trouble. And we won. They were pirates. Like that wasn't really the problem. But I had given my word, and I. Great.
Yeah, about that. Did he start the fight though? He was a loudmouth.
I seem to recall him poking,
and he did not cast the first blow.
The drug use definitely did not help. The drug use definitely did not help the situation.
No,
that's true. But he did go up to the captain, poke him in the chest, and make it evident that he knew exactly what had happened to the boat. Thereby,
either way, his leg is now severed from his tiny goblin body.
Shot Buck. Technically, by sanctuary law, it would have been the pirates that have gotten in trouble.
There would have been no trouble if he'd kept his mouth shut. He could have died in that.
Did you really think he was going to keep his mouth shut?
We can't unsever his tiny green limb. It's done now. I don't think he's upset that he has a peg leg. He's okay with it.
Ren chimes up at that point, and he's clearly slurring his words by now. He goes, Oriel makes a good point. I think he looks better this way, and maybe we all should just go to bed.
Let's get a long rest, guys. While we can.
I'm gonna
Maven.
Just
Elris, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm just staring at Adwa, clearly not. What's a good word to explain this?
Enthused?
Approvingly?
Not on board. Yeah, not approval of what she did, and Elris is just gonna walk back down and just head to bed.
Not how I thought.
So, Maven, Ren looks at you, and he just kind of smiles and he says, "You picked a good crew, Maven."
Oh no. Don't pin that on me, Captain.
And he just goes back to the bottle.
I'm just gonna give Adwa a stare and just indicate to the lake. Please put that somewhere. Preferably really safe. Like
Dibs.
The top of the crow's nest or off the ship. I don't really want to see it again.
Burial at sea is dignified. I don't like this kind of.
I have a quick question about bags of holding.
Sure.
When you stick stuff in there, do they continue to decompose?
I think there's a special rule about it that they don't. But if there's no special rule about it, bags of holding do contain 10 minutes worth of oxygen. So in that 10 minutes, decomposition would continue.
And
like 10 minutes more of oxygen every time you open it.
Every time you open it, exactly.
Gotcha. Okay.
It would also depend if it's an extra dimensional bag of holding or a regular one.
It's all bag of holdings are extra-dimensional.
So,
did you see the thing I sent you?
Oh Jesus!
No, like a week ago.
Oh,
like
no.
not right now.
a week ago.
Don't worry about it. We'll talk later.
Oh God.
Are you trying to wake up to do that, or?
No, that's over when we get a long rest. I'll do that.
Okay, perfect.
Callie's gonna hang out with a drunk Renregard.
He's just immediately starts petting Callie. He's a good dog. Okay. Does anybody else want to do any shenanigans before we fast travel to?
I'm just gonna wash my face and head to bed again. Taking my rum, going to find best boy Elris.
Okay. So now Elris, Oriel, and Ren are all sitting on the edge of the deck. Oh, and Maven, right?
Yep.
They're going back down.
Oddwa, where are you going?
I am going to go find the most
dignified.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go find like a place to settle down quietly, very much by myself, and just think on some things before I go to sleep.
Okay. Are you eating that foot off the boat?
I will say a proper prayer
and very nicely
check that thing as far as I can, like as far as I can.
Okay.
Thank you.
That is getting a burial at sea.
We don't want him to wake up to try and attach it again and hang off him while we're walking to kill a Hydra.
That's the worst possible option.
So
you're thinking too small.
Essentially, your guys' night ends with watching a foot sail into the distance and sploosh.
Dante, nobody can think of what's going to happen with the little captain. We're just trying to be a few steps ahead of you.
I don't even know. So.
So you guys are, unless you guys want to talk about anything, you're essentially just going to be sitting in silence, drinking rum for a little bit before everybody heads to bed.
Cool.
Sounds about right.
Oddwa, you go take a few moments to reflect on the day's happenings in your cabin. And then everybody heads to bed. Gruff.
Yes.
You wake up throbbing and fully sober.
I haven't been fully sober in a long time.
Last night was a weird night. It was a weird night. Like
I'm just going to try to walk out of bed normally.
Yeah, you immediately trip. Just immediately.
Oh, God. That really... Where's my leg?
Everybody wakes up to the sound of Gruff. The sound of Gruff going, "Where's my leg?"
Oops.
I'm going to go up to the door.
Buyer's remorse.
Is anyone else in my room?
No, nobody else is in your room.
Put an arcane lock on the door. Where's my leg?
With you.
Okay, you arcane lock the door.
None of us can get in
No one
to tell you where your leg is.
There's a password, but I'm not telling you it.
Is it "Where's my leg"?
Where's my leg?
My bits.
Actually, type me the password just for funsies.
Now I got to think of one.
Yeah, something somebody's not going to just go randomly say. Are you going to do that thing that you messaged me earlier?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, what does that take? 10 minutes?
Yeah. and woodwork with tools, but I have those.
Okay. So yeah, everybody gets up in the morning, and that's what you hear. You hear, "Where's my leg?"
Is that a long rest or a short rest?
Long rest. Yeah,
Long
you guys
rest.
have
Awesome.
full rest. Everybody's at full HP. Spell slots, all that good stuff.
All that Gucci.
Yeah, all that Gucci.
I will go knock on Gruff's door.
It better be my leg. My leg learned to kick at doors.
Do you genuinely not remember what happened to your
No,
leg?
I know you cut it off. I went to bed with it attached.
Oh. That makes more sense, I guess, for you. Yeah, it was... Can I insight, which would make him more or less upset? If I tell him I gave it a respected burial at sea, or if I tell him it's feeding a shark?
Even if you rolled well, I wouldn't know how to answer that question, and I don't think Dante would either.
Yeah, I fed it to a shark.
I've never been in that situation. You fed... Which shark?
I don't know. One of the big ones? I mean, presumably, I fed it to a shark. It will eventually wake its mate to a large
so it wasn't even a shark.
Indirectly, yeah, at least, for sure.
Oddway, you hear the sound of like whittling in the room. Like wood scrapings and sandpaper. Like you
have a really pretty leg at the end of this.
What you doing in there, Gruff?
Fixing what you broke. Vince from Slap Chop. Extra dimensional joke. High five.
Fourth wall breaking high five. Hell yeah.
Oh. Don't set anything on fire, please. I don't know what you could possibly be doing, but I've learned to be afraid.
Fair.
Tell us if you set anything on fire. Can we at least agree to that?
I will do my best to not set anything on fire that I can't control.
If you do make a fire you cannot control, just tell someone, right? In an appropriate time frame. Don't even assuming you start a fire at this point.
I'll think about it if and when that happens. Now I have business to attend to, leg.
Did you end that sentence with leg thief?
I did end that sentence with leg thief.
Okay.
Not gonna respond to that. Gonna walk away with what little dignity I have left.
Oh man. So everybody else wakes up. You guys are having some rations for the morning. Fish and such.
When Asai wakes up, I will explain to her, since she went to bed without hearing the explanation.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna do. I was gonna talk to Odwa.
Okay.
About what happened. Just
Also,
later fill me in.
Odwa, you noticed when you woke up, there was a pouch in your room, with a note.
This is the goblin's leg.
This. Look ominous?
No, it just looks like a pouch with a note.
I will pick up the note.
Okay, the note reads, thanks for your help with the tavern, FD.
I will check the pouch.
There is 65 platinum pieces.
Do I recall the tavern owner's name?
His initials were not FD. His initials, or he was Claribold. His name was Claribold.
Do I recognize the handwriting?
What was the dragon head's name?
You don't recognize the handwriting. The dragon had some weird name. It was not FD though. Gruff, you also find a pouch in your room.
Please be a leg. Please be a leg. Please be a leg.
You reading the note first or opening the pouch first?
Opening the pouch.
Okay, there's 65 platinum in there.
Fuck yeah! I'm assuming I'm stealing this from the captain. I just assume it's it.
Okay. Do you want to read the note?
There's a note. Yeah, I'll look at the note.
The note says you fought.
I can't read.
Oh, you can fucking. Never mind. Oriel, you also find a pouch and a note.
Oh. I will read the note.
The note says your healing was invaluable to me. Thank you. FD.
What's in the pouch?
500 gold.
Woohoo! I'll put that away safely. Thank you.
How much platinum did you say? I'm sorry.
65.
Thank you.
Okay. Everybody meets back up. Gruff, you're all done with your shenanigans.
Just so the tip doesn't wear down, can I pretend there's a nail, like a nail or something, so it doesn't wear?
I'm sure you can find a nail.
Okay, yeah, the tip. I'm gonna walk out with my limp. I'm wearing an eye patch, but it's not an eye patch. It's just me alter self.
Oh, cool.
And I now have a sharpened peg leg.
Ooh.
So, I found this note. I can't read the handwriting. Weird. Can one of you read?
Can't read
I got a note also. I will pull out my note as well. I also got a note and some money. Does your note say?
Gruff, you're handing it to Adwa?
Anyway, I'm just holding it out.
Okay.
I'm not reaching it very good.
Adwa, the note says, you fought well. My apologies for not assisting you, but next time don't burn down the tavern. FD.
I relay that to everyone. Who all is there? Is it most people?
Yeah, you guys are grouped up at this point.
I was gonna say some prayers, but I'll catch up in time.
Oh, everybody but Oriel. Oriel is praying.
Yeah, it was with a bag that had like 30 silver.
Really, mine had a lot more than that.
You should share it then.
I will actually. I'll share that with Buck. He helped me repair the tavern. I thought you're right.
Buck.
Buck.
Adwa is trying to share money with you.
No, thank you.
Help.
Yeah,
I just hold my hand up.
I mean, you put forward the 200 gold. Do you want that at least back?
I'm alright. Saved it after all. Stopped it from burning down completely. I think you're owed a bit.
Seems right, though. You help repairs. Yeah, if you won't want it, I won't push, but should you ever be in a bind?
Alrighty.
Yes.
So, who's this FD?
That is a very good. That's an important question. Who the fuck is FD, and how did they get in my cabin? That's concerning.
I'm making my way to the rest of the group now.
DM, would myself or the captain know who FD is?
No.
Okay.
Anyone heard of an FD? I can't think of any I know.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Is your name
Get
FD?
money in a pouch?
I did get money in the pouch. How do you know?
Several of us got money in a pouch. Is it signed FD?
Not the pouch, but I did have a note. Did you want to see? I'm handing the note over.
Sure. What does it say again?
It says,
It says,
thank you for your help with healing. FD.
Yeah,
Who did you heal?
It says your healing was invaluable to me. Thank you.
Well, did you heal?
I can't remember. It was a month ago.
It was all the way yesterday. I don't remember exactly who you healed.
Let me think. Can't remember. I'm very sorry.
Greeky, I'm bored with this, so I'm gonna go and get my friends out of my room and head up to the deck.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
His friends. How did you get your friends on the boat?
So everybody is out on deck. Buck, what is... I'm just going to message you.
Excuse me. I had notes, but I can't find my notes, so I'm really sorry.
That's all right. Ren is kind of making jokes about how maybe we should throw goblin feet into the water more often. Like, it's like a tooth fairy kind of thing where they bring you gold afterwards.
Fuck, how much you want to sell finger for?
Yeah, how much for your other foot?
I'm just staring at my right leg with a knife in my hand.
That was a joke. That was really a joke.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say something?
Gruff, Ren looks at you and he goes, Tiny Captain, that was a joke, and I'm sure you will not get gold for your other leg, and also, in my experience, 2 peg legs is at least 30 times more difficult than 1.
But I'm 30 times more impressive than the average, so... I like this leg anyway.
As you guys are doing that, you, out of the corner of your eye, you guys notice that there is, about 5 skeletons standing on the deck.
I draw my Alep's Revenge.
Okay.
I can throw down oh god. Yep, I'm throwing a channel divinity turn undead.
Just immediate turn undead.
They just appeared.
Okay.
We've had all sorts of shit. Well, I guess not. I will prepare turn undead and hold it.
Okay.
I'm holding. If they make one move, I'm casting that shit.
Thanks for the order prevails, Mr. Unchosen.
Mr. Unchosen, best boy.
Mr. Unchosen? Mr. Unchosen's here? Hi.
Yeah.
Order prevails. Hell yeah, Mr. Unchosen.
Thank you. We need it.
Yeah, we need it.
I guess.
So yeah.
I don't even know what we're doing.
There's about 5 skeletons standing on the deck. Asali and Adwa immediately ready. What's everybody else doing?
Staring at my right leg.
I'll ready in action to cast Eldritch Blast if they attack.
Okay. Shortly after Adwa holds out her holy, or you just hold out your shield, right? Because the holy symbol's on the shield.
Several places, but yeah.
Oh, multiple places. Okay. So you get ready to cast Turn Undead, and they immediately flinch and begin to turn towards you.
Towards me?
Yep.
Oh, are they?
What's that?
Halt!
Me. Do you not
Buck?
see the skeletons here?
Skeletons stop.
Yeah, the skeletons stop. Buck says halt, and they stop.
Are they listening to you?
Yep.
Why are they listening?
Are they what?
Why are they listening?
Because they're mine.
They're undead.
Is there a problem with that?
Big fan of proper burials, but
whose bones are
bones are Gruff, you take a look at all the skeletons, and specifically their feet. None of them look like a goblin bone foot.
Do any of them look like they'd fit? Like a small human?
No, they're pretty regular sized human.
You have big feet.
It would be really awkward to put.
Clown foot.
Anyone have a problem with them, or are we done here?
Ooh, sassy. I like it.
I'm fine. I'll drop the Eldritch Blast. And
Are
go
these
back
your
to eating.
friends? Bucky, are these your friends?
You don't have to put it like that, but yes.
I'll put away my war pick. Then I turn to Buck.
They have to be on deck. That's a little. That's.
You could have told us.
That's
What
not
if
as
I
We
interesting.
wouldn't
turned them?
judge
They
you.
thrown themselves overboard. That would have been not good.
Friends don't judge each other.
No, there's a lie. But okay.
I just imagined like the Friends logo coming across the ship. Just. Great. There's the copyright strike. Now we got it. We earned our copyright strike, guys. We did it.
Plan for the fuck you.
Ellie,
Ellie, that's hurtful. We did a great job.
It's true though. It's true.
Okay, Buck, what are you doing with your skeletons?
Friends.
They're going to do some sparring with each other. So I have an idea of what they're capable of.
Do they have? I forgot. Did they have weapons?
They have short swords.
Okay. Yeah. So they begin to spar on the deck. They're as good at sparring as you think a skeleton would be.
Alrighty.
I'm going to
Can I
go somewhere where I
spar
can't.
with the fifth one?
I mean,
was that
you can try.
Please don't kill Bucky's new friends. Osali, please.
Sparring doesn't involve killing people?
I've seen
as I know.
you. I saw you and Odwa have a little practice fight.
Did we kill each other?
I bet. You almost did.
It's rough.
Asali,
Mhm.
as you swing at the fifth one, your pick goes through it.
Annoying. So how do I fix this?
I'm just gonna let them continue their sparring for a bit, and then I'll clap my hands, and they disappear. It's testing the waters.
This has been a weird boat ride, guys.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Gruff, what are you? Okay, what's well, I want to know what Adwa is doing right now.
Adwa's chilling somewhere where she thinks she's far away from what she thinks are the animated skeletons of some of their downed enemies, and is wondering how in the fuck she didn't notice him bringing the bodies back. Somewhere far away, probably like the far corner of the galley or something.
Okay.
Skeletons on deck. Probably also having a giant ass skeleton.
So after Buck claps his hands and the skeletons disappear, is anybody doing anything else before you guys get to Terran Bridge?
Nope.
I mean, I haven't mentioned praying in like 10 minutes.
You can do some praying if you want.
No, I'm fine. Thank you. I could go to the galley and find some food for Yiddle.
Oh yeah, easy. You can feed him human food or just random
Some
stuff.
spoons.
Yeah,
Some spoons maybe. Gonna take some spoons.
Yeah.
It'd be really funny to be stuck on a ship with no spoons.
You guys are all like sullenly eating soup with a fork. How did we get into this predicament? Okay, if nobody's got anything
just Animancer tool up the only spoon on the boat.
Now I have the spoons, which means I have the power. You guys are approaching the city of Tarrenbridge. Let me move you guys. Tarrenbridge. Tarrenbridge is a large port city that is built in on top of a marshland. The parts of the city that can hold buildings are pretty much packed with buildings, and there are tons of bridges going in between all of those sections of the city. So in essence, there's lots of little like waterways and sunken ground throughout the city. From what you guys know of Tarrenbridge, it's a pretty big trade hub. There's all sorts of people who live here and work here. It's a pretty, it's beautiful in its own way. But it is in marshland, so I don't know how everybody feels about marshlands. But yeah, you guys pull up into the central dock here. Did I move everyone? Yeah, I did. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I always worry that I'm talking about something. You guys pull in through the central channel here, and you guys dock on one of these docks right here. Marsha, Dougie.
I'm just gonna kind of peer off the boat. What kind of people do I see? And more aptly, what species?
There is pretty much every species that you can think of. You can spot an Aarakocra. You spot what you think might be a tiefling. There's lots of elves and humans and dwarves. It's a pretty large trade hub, and so the population is very similar to BrosPort, except that there's probably a little bit more diversity in Tarrenbridge.
Okay. Then I don't need to. I kind of just like I don't need to cast. But
yeah,
yeah, alters.
You've seen some.
Just as a reminder, Gruff, you should still have the Hat of Disguise.
Yeah,
so you shouldn't have to spend a spell slot to.
But the disguise is disguise self, not alter self.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, who's gonna look that closely, I guess, is what I'm saying.
Far too many people so far.
You know what? Fair.
So you guys pull into port, and Ren. Wait, how am I forgetting her name now? Eris. Ren and Eris tie off onto the dock, and Ren says, "Well, let's head to go meet Kason and see what he needs." Seemed pretty urgent, so I'd say it's probably best to go right away. As long as that's okay with you, Tiny Captain, and he kind of nudges you, Gruff.
Yeah. I was just staring at my leg. I've recently become an
Are you alright?
I think it looks good on you, honestly.
I just I blush as much as a green person can.
Ducky, you're the best. Thank you. I don't know which one is the
Dice Mistress, Best Mistress.
Yeah. Is this the one? Nope. No, that's too epic. Oh, okay. I know which one you're referring to. So not quite yet.
I'm so confused. Did something happen?
Ducky is directing audio for me because I forget so much about audio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys begin heading off.
I shuffle off.
Shuffle off. You're actually not having any trouble like walking on this peg leg ever since you like worked on it and.
I'm a pro now.
Yeah. You feel pretty confident in your ability to run.
Elris would still look pretty worried at Gruff, but yeah.
He seems fine. Maybe even in good spirits.
It's just in general, like considering what happened.
Oh, concerned with the chaos that follows him all around?
No, I mean his leg got cut off.
Oh no, yeah, he seems cool with it.
To get over things real quick.
The man has a crossbow bolt in his brain. I don't know.
Come on, let's go find some yellow exclamation point.
Is that not working anymore, Melly? Yeah, you gotta find some yellow exclamation points. They're important.
Date doesn't work for me.
Oh, what did I bork? What have I borked? Hey, shoutout still works.
No, that's the Moobot.
Oh, fuck you, Moobot. Did I put a capital C? Does that matter? Don't worry about the bork.
It's still Moobot better. But it's better.
Weird. I wonder why Cloudbot's being weird. No worries. So, you guys head out. You guys are in a portion. I can actually zoom in on this for you here. Whoever made this map is amazing, and I love them. So yeah, you guys head out.
Sorry, Melly, I was muted.
How long were you muted, Betty?
Who knows? Honestly.
You guys head off onto a street labeled Harbor Way. Ren's leading, and you guys get to a gate right here. Everything's open. There's no like checkpoint or guards. You guys, it's pretty busy in the town at this time of day. There's lots of fishing boats that are going out, lots of trade vessels coming in, people setting up shops, that kind of thing. You guys continue down Harbor Way, all the way to the edge of the city wall, to a small cottage next to the wall. Ren turns around to you guys and says, this is, assuming he didn't move, this is where Kaysen lives with his wife. Let's go in and meet him.
I follow Rendergar.
Okay.
I follow too.
You guys, as you approach the house, it's like a 2-story cottage style house. It looks nice and kind of quaint. As you're approaching the house, you notice there's a few, like 3 or 4 kids of varying ages chasing each other around the yard. All little Dragonborn kids. So there's a couple boys and a girl. You guess probably in the range of like 5 to 7 years old. And they're all varying shades of blue. They, as you guys approach, the kids kind of stop and look at you and then run inside.
Those were goblins.
They're so cute.
They are pretty adorable.
Is that? Do I? Never mind. I'll just pay attention.
Oriel, is this the first time you've seen a dragonborn?
It is.
Oh. You'll like Kason. He's a little rough around the edges, but he's a good man. Are you sure that? Fuck you. No colorblind jokes.
No.
That's ableist.
Sure
That's ableist as fuck. No.
He's red-green colorblind, not.
I'm
blue
actually
colorblind,
I'm blue-purple as well.
I thought it was. Dude,
Yeah.
can you get good?
No,
Also,
they're really
I'm
bad.
sure I'll love Kason. I'm sure he's. I've met worse people around the edges.
Here's the command. Oh, by the way, I guess I could have just copy pasted it. Oh, I got messages. Dante, I have no idea. If you could look up some sort of rules for that, I have no clue. Red green, which is why he won't see the goblin blushing. Oh.
He can tell otherwise.
You guys head in, and you notice that Ren doesn't even knock on the door; he just opens it. When you guys get in the house, it's
Wait,
like
you just walked in?
Yeah, he just walked in the house.
Well, how come when Big Caps does that, it's fine, but when I do it, it's beat.
Yeah, Callie would not hesitate following him inside.
Yeah. Is anybody not going inside, or?
I will.
Okay.
I for sure want to meet the blue babies and their parents.
The orphans.
The orphans. They're not orphans. Hopefully they're not orphans. You guys
D&D loves orphans.
D&D does love orphans, but not this one. Not yet. Shut up. No, Q. No. You guys head into the house.
Terrible.
It's like a really nice. It's got like a warm, homey feel to it. There's pictures on the wall. You see a few more kids running around. Let me grab my notes. I always forget my notes.
Your notes? Nah.
Nah. Who remembers their notes, guys?
I can't even find mine.
So far you guys have counted probably around 6 children. If you'd have to guess, they're probably between the ages of 3 and 7. And they're all different shades of light blue. You guys enter the house, and there is a tall dragonborn female standing there. She is a white dragonkin. And she looks at Ren and gives him a hug. And he says, Narga, it's really good to see you. This is my crew. Narga looks at you guys and greets you and asks you to come inside and have a seat.
Thank you for inviting us into your home. Hi.
What's the socioeconomic level of this house?
Probably lower middle class.
I won't punch down.
What's that? I don't punch you down. Can anybody who's paying a lot of attention give me an insight check?
Sure.
Get it? Raising. Stop, Buck. Stop it.
Shit.
Anyone who is above a 15 here. You guys notice that even though the kids are running around playing and having a good time, the general feel right now is very tense in the house. So you can... Yeah, I thought I was paying attention. I wasn't. You guys can tell that Narga is clearly upset about something. She leads you guys into a room towards the back of the house. And there is a large blue dragonborn male. He looks like he's got lots of battle scars on him. A rough-looking guy. And he is missing his arm. It's freshly bandaged. There is one of the little kids, probably one of the younger ones, sitting in his lap. He doesn't get up, but he says, Renhugar, it's good to see you. I'm glad you got my message. I assume this is your crew? And he kind of looks over all of you guys and he says, they look capable. That's good. I'm glad.
I'm just waving.
So he was missing an arm.
He is missing an arm, and it is recently bandaged. Yeah,
I can fix that.
Don't let him anywhere near your arm.
There's a goblin on your crew. That's a new one.
Wait, didn't he disguise himself?
No. No, he didn't. Right? You didn't disguise
No,
yourself?
I did not. I am a
You
gambler.
gave yourself the eye patch, that's right.
Yeah, he just the eye patch.
And the captain's hat.
He does look like a proper pirate, though.
I'm an award-winning bard.
Award-winning?
I won BrosPort's Got Talent.
You're still in Roseport, Ren. And Ren looks at him. He's, out and about around those areas, yeah. Kaysen looks down at one of the kids and he says, the little girl that's there with him, he says, Paris, go find your mother. And the little girl gets up and runs off to go find Mom. I'm glad you guys all came. Ren, thank you for getting a crew together. Sorry I didn't give you enough information while we were or in the letter, but it was time was pretty pressed. You guys can have a seat anywhere. There's a few chairs and places you guys can probably sit. A little like couch off to the side. Make yourselves at home.
Sprawl out on the couch.
I'm just gonna...
The whole couch for Gruff. He tries to sprawl out, but he only takes up 2 spots.
Like a stretching cat.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit down on the floor with my legs crossed and put Yiddle safely in front of me.
Okay, I know you guys are making me weird for sprawling out on the couch, but I just want to put out there that there is adequate seating in this room, and someone sat
I just don't want to be next to you with your weird stinky legs.
There is.
I mean, the leg's not really his fault. Does the leg look like it's developing any infection, by the way?
No, it looks fine, yeah. He doesn't smell worse than usual or anything.
I just saw you sticking things in there. It made me vomit. I just don't want to sit near you right now.
Callie's gonna leap up onto the couch.
Okay, so Callie is laying next to Gruff. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Oriel, if you do want to sit in a chair, there's like chairs that you don't have to be anywhere near Gruff.
I'm perfectly comfortable.
No,
is this not okay?
I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you.
I'm feeling judged. I didn't want to say anything out loud to Gruff that he has a stinky leg, but everyone's just making me be rude. I'm just sitting calmly with my little Yiddle. Everything's fine. Goodness, I felt so judged.
He looks at all you and he says, "My name is Kaysen Frostbrood, and I brought you here for a job that's very important to me. I'm sure you guys noticed in my letter I mentioned a Hydra, so I hope you guys came prepared for that."
We probably didn't, because we don't know what a Hydra needs. Or
Well, Oh, hold on. As you can tell from the hat and the patch, I'm a seasoned pirate. But for my friends here that don't know what a Hydra is, you might want to explain it.
He kind of chuckles. Hydras are really rare, and there's not a ton of information available about them, but they're large, multi-headed snake creatures. It should be like anything else. You can just kill it with sharp things, and that was the plan.
Anything else?
Originally.
Did you attempt to kill it with sharp things? Is that why you have one arm now?
He winces when you say that. And he looks at you and he's like, yes, that is why.
How long ago was that?
It's been a couple weeks since I returned home and sent out that letter to Ren. I suppose I should start at the beginning of the story.
That would be appreciated. Thank you so much. I'm just going to get out my journal.
Your journal?
Take some notes.
Okay.
Just in case they're pertinent.
No, whatever you need to do.
Please continue.
So I had taken my kids on a trip. My kids and my wife. I feel like that's all in game. The ruffling.
I just wanted to give you some ambiance.
It's okay. Man, I wrote down all these names. I just can't even look at my own.
Humphrey.
I realized that I wrote down Valen Spankbank somewhere in here, and I'm not sure why. Anyway.
Why would you not write that down?
Why did I write it down in my D&D notes is the question. So I took he looks at you and he says, I took my family to a trip through the Ilkan Desert to the west. There's a city there.
Place for a Hydra. The desert.
There's a city there called Sunmore, which is essentially the Dragonborn capital. We were going on our yearly visit back to my home. What I didn't know is that recently there's been an outbreak of a disease called slate scale in Sonmore. And it seems like the kids and I have gotten it. So.
Oh,
am I familiar with slate scale?
You can
Yeah.
give
Is that
me.
just a disease for dragons?
It is. It is specific to dragon.
Oh.
You can give me a medicine check. Yes, Adwa.
Do I want to roll for that too?
It is completely up to you.
I love rolling dice.
Critical failure. I've never heard of it in my life.
Yeah,
you
haven't heard of that. You haven't heard of Sonmore. You weren't even familiar with the Ilkan Desert.
I got a 10.
Which is
sexy 10.
Yeah. Oriel, you haven't heard of slate scale either. Would anybody else that's trained in medicine like to take a stab at it?
It's wisdom, so you can guess if I'm trained.
You can guess whether or not I'm actually doing that. Buck, you're trained in medicine too? Buck, what's that?
Right. I am.
Okay. Buck, you have read about slate scale before. So in essence, it is a disease that affects only dragonborns. What it does is it makes them slowly lose the pigment in their scaling, and then it turns to brittle, flaky scales, and it is eventually fatal if not treated. So.
Alrighty.
So he continues his story. He says, after we found out that it was slate scale, I started looking around for a cure. I found locally, I spoke to the priest of the Temple of the Lathander. His name is Seven Mirrors. And he knows of a cure for slate scale, but it requires a Hydra heart, which is almost impossible to get a hold of. Hydras are really rare and hard to track down.
Priest name?
What was that?
Priest name, I'm sorry.
The priest name was Seven Mirrors. If anybody's familiar with Tabaxi, it sounds like a Tabaxi name.
Mm-hmm.
So I called in a few Sven mirrors. Thanks, Dante. I called in a few favors to get some information on where I could potentially find a Hydra. I tracked it down to the swamplands to the west. There's a overgrown watchtower there that is rumored to have a Hydra underneath. So I went to the watchtower. There were a few Yanti there guarding it. I'm not sure what they were doing. Made quick work of them, and unfortunately didn't know that the stairs leading down were trapped, and lost my arm. And had to come back home.
So that's a very sad story. I just wanted to ask a question. Why would someone be guarding a Hydra, and who did you get the information from? It seems that's kind of pertinent.
The information I got was a lead from one of the guild members, and he kind of looks over at Ren, and also at Maven, as if to say, like, do we talk about this? So Maven, I will let you answer in whatever way you'd like to answer.
So I'm going to look at Maven and just be like, is this someone that would lead you astray? Like, is that... is a guild member somebody we should trust with his information? Because if I'm looking for a Hydra heart, I'm hoping that I'm not going to have to do 27 quests to get to it. You know, what I want to have a wild Hydra appears, not there is 5 quests and the chosen one must be summoned. This seems like a lot.
Kaysen interrupts you at that point. He says, we don't have time for 27 quests. It's either there or it's not.
It seems shifty.
I trust the information, and Yanti are, if you've never interacted with Yanti, they're snake people that would probably have an interest in a Hydra.
Okay.
Okay, is snake people, is that figurative or literal?
Literal.
Snake.
Oh, okay.
Snake hair.
Wow, that was
snake
brutal.
arms.
Some of them have lower halves of snakes. Some of them have upper halves of snakes. Some of them have snakes for arms. I really hate Yanti. They are
human legs and the torso. That's just
So they're monstrosities.
no, they are. Buck, you're probably the only... Buck and Ottawa are probably the only one that might have run across this information. So go ahead and give me either a history or a religion check, whichever one's better. I'm sorry. Yeah, history or religion. How loud is me playing with my coins? It's probably really loud, isn't it?
It's a little bit loud, but we love you.
I'll stop.
No, don't. Never stop.
I should stop.
I have a +1 in history. I don't know why you don't believe that as a person. No, ignore me. I got a 4.
Mostly because of your backstory. Like I'm not sure how you would have even came across, but yes, that role matches your backstory.
How about my background?
I read books.
Yeah, if anybody has training in knowledge or training in history or religion, I'll take the role. But Adwa's got it already. So.
Excuse me, I read books.
Yeah, no, I believe you.
It's just not first-hand knowledge.
It's just as good. So Blinty, I'm sorry, Maven and Adwa, you guys both know the general history of the Yanti. They are one of the earliest civilizations of humans that overreached and in their quest for power essentially removed their emotions and turned themselves into snakes. And then their empire fell, and now they are kind of live in the shadows and try to take over places, and they're in general just bastards.
Can't say it. Never met one person.
Yeah, they're not common to come across. So Kaysen says, I unfortunately had to turn back because I was losing too much blood.
Suddenly armless.
Yeah, I lost my arm, which is fine. If I would have at least gotten the damn Hydra, I would have lost both of my arms. I don't care.
It made it hard to carry the heart back.
I would have done it with my teeth, Goblin.
Fair.
But time is short. So this is what I brought you here for. I can show you the way and show you where it is, and you can get it dealt with and bring the heart back so we can get this antidote made.
Do you remember how many were these?
For the Yanti, there were 5 in the watchtower, and I dispatched them before I tried to continue down.
Did they seem like they were all working together, or
Yes.
having a picnic?
Yeah, for sure. They had, I remember in the watchtower there were bedrolls and supplies, a campfire. I'm not
Did
sure.
the trap seem very ingenious? Was it a tricky trap? Tricky.
To be honest, I was just too hasty going down. I probably should have noticed it, but I didn't. There was a portion of the stairs that recessed when I stepped on it, and then a guillotine came down the stairs and took my arm.
That seems a fairly tricky trap.
I probably should have saw it.
Did you learn any advantages or tricks fighting them?
The Yanti, he points over at the pole arm that's up against the wall. I just hit him with the pointy end.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
If you guys get this done for me, I'll forever be in your debt.
How many of your family members are sick?
All of us.
How much time do you think you have?
A couple weeks, a couple months. I don't know. You guys do see that like some of his scales like are losing pigment at this point.
Prestidigitation.
It does nothing. Yeah, stop it. It tickles.
Well,
I don't have it.
Paint.
I'm sorry to hear that your family is unwell and in danger.
That's why I called Ren. I know that Ren would know exactly the people to get this done. And after this, him and I are even.
I think I recall something about there being more people to fight this.
More people? I'm sorry?
Yeah, at first when we heard about this Hydra, you said that there were gonna be several like groups fighting together.
I don't remember.
In the letter.
I don't remember that. Do I still have the letter here? Gosh, that would have been convenient if I just had it. But I don't. Is it in my D&D folder? No. Bad DM. Bad DM.
Oh, there,
What's that?
Do you have it, Blinty?
D&D?
Plenty.
Blinty, do you have it?
Maven?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Maven.
No, I'm specifically asking for Plenty because I don't think I heard anything from her.
I don't recall that. I think he just asked for bring your best and don't bring fishermen.
Okay.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
Oh, Maven.
Well, that explains a lot.
Oh,
Okay.
did you feel ignored a lot again?
What? No, I not ignored, just like I don't know. Anyways. What was the question? Oh, right. I can scroll back, see if I can find it.
Did you want to say anything about the guild? Because we didn't hear you talk then either.
Oh, yeah, we didn't. In case anybody wants to know what Kaysen looks like. Shout out to whoever did this art, because it's real good.
What a chat.
It's real good.
And then this would be Nargo.
Blinty?
When he mentioned
Shane's married.
Does he like full on mention the guild, or would there be like a minute for me to like stiffen and like go nah?
He already had the word guild out of his mouth when he kind of looked at you and went, "Uh-oh."
Gotcha. I'm gonna stiffen, but not like really react about like any more than that. Oh, I think I found it. Hang on.
Do I notice that?
Blinty, give me a deception roll, and if you beat 15, nobody in the party notices. I'm not gonna have everybody roll. It's a pain
All right,
in the
hang
ass.
on. Let me post this
Oh,
letter.
if you roll a natural 1.
Oh God, I really hope not.
Roll good. I mean, compared to my rolls in our Sunday game, yeah.
Where am I putting this in players only or BrosPort?
It doesn't matter.
Only. Okay, there we go. And you said deception?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yeah, he didn't say anything about additional people.
Oh God. Do I have a bonus for this? Oh damn! It's only 3.
Yeah, a few of you guys notice that Maven stiffens up.
I'm gonna lightly pat her on the back.
Maven, if you're concerned that some of this intel at any point might lead us into a trap, I'd really like to know.
Oh no, I'm sure the information was solid.
Okay.
I
don't want to be guillotined. I like my arms.
Kaysen starts reaching over towards like a pouch that's on his desk. He grabs it and pulls a couple maps out and gestures towards whoever's closest to him to take the maps.
I'll take the maps.
So, Elris, you can see that it's a map of the swamplands, and he is marked where the watchtower is.
Okay.
He also made some notes on there, like what it looks like, any like potential dangerous stuff that he found along the way. It should make getting there super easy.
Super duper easy.
Is there anything that you guys need from me? I'm sure that you guys look like you're well equipped and can handle yourselves. Well, at least most of you. And he looks over at the goblin.
I killed the pirate king.
Okay.
Do you have any size 9 goblin feet?
Oh my god. Ren, really? Ren just kind of shakes his head.
Admittedly, if he doesn't start to smell, he's pretty good with explosives and guns.
Oh. Well, that might actually be helpful.
I just start tearing up the sheet on the couch and make like a little with the shards of sheet.
Stop it.
Do you know anything about hydras? Like, how to fight them?
I was just gonna assume that you just stab it to death.
All I know is they're monsters, basically.
They have multiple heads. They're like snake-like heads. Look, I didn't do a ton of research on hydras. I just want to know where the fuck one of them was so I can go kill it.
Kaysen,
I think the man who sent you after its heart might know more.
Oh yeah.
You could always ask. You could always go to the temple.
Spend mirrors.
And ask 7 mirrors. Yeah.
Kaysen, do you need the heart in any condition? Can it be slightly crispy? What about stabbed?
I think it can be stabbed, but if you need to know exactly, you can always ask 7 as well.
Would half a heart make half a cure? What do you need?
From my understanding is that he can make many, many, many of these antidotes with 1 heart. So, I guess if you absolutely have to choose between getting a chunk of it or none of it, take a chunk.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
The Temple of Lathander is on the eastern side of the city. He also, Elris, you have a map of Terran Bridge now too. So,
Okay.
It is. Oh wait, no, not here. It's this one right here.
Are we gonna have to take a boat? Gosh.
No, there's bridges. It's called Terran Bridge.
Haha.
But yeah, you could essentially go south from here across the bridge and then go. Oh wait, no, you can't go that way. Oh no, you can. You go this way and then you go up. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Or you can take a boat, I guess, across the way.
Is a small little ferry?
Yeah, or you can just take the Tempest if you want. If you don't want to pay a ferryman.
Well, in that case, we should probably go collect a bit more information.
Naga have anything to add?
Who?
The lady dragon.
Oh, she's just taking care of the kids right now in the other room.
That doesn't mean she's not important to the conversation.
No, I'm just saying she's
everybody,
she's taking care of the kids.
Everybody is valid.
So that way they're not bothering you
even
guys
if they're just looking after children.
During the during the conversation. Are you having this argument with Kaysen? Just out of curiosity.
No.
All right. Okay.
Whoever said she's just watching the children, that's what I'm having this argument with.
Yeah, that would he's. If you asked out loud, yeah, he said yes, she's watching the children. You also notice next to that pole arm against the wall, there's a crossed set of like these big hand axes, and there's 2 of them, so it's clearly not for Kaysen.
Rude. I just meant maybe she'd tell us that he like snores in his sleep and he's a gentle lover or something important to this quest.
Yeah, you can probably. Yeah, I mean, if you want to ask her all that, you're more than welcome. She's a fully functional being with the stat blocks and everything.
Even if she looks after children.
That is a good job to have. Why are you making me make this argument? I love children, and they are difficult to deal with. Okay, there are 6 of them, all of which are sick.
A woman's place is not only.
Oh my God, that isn't what it.
Please continue.
I hate you. So yeah, he tells you where you can find the Temple of Lathander and go speak with Seven if you want to know more about Hydras or what condition the heart needs to be in.
There.
But please hurry.
You said we have weeks, maybe months.
It's not a short trip. It's at least a few days there and back. And
can we take horses or a boat?
Kids are sick. I don't what.
Can we take horses or a boat?
You can take horses up to the swamp, but you won't be able to get.
We don't want an Atreyu situation,
do we? No, none of
that.
Ouch. Yeah, can we not be? I'm going to turn the sad music off after that.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's good to meet you guys as well. I wish that I could go with you and help.
Let me know if you want me to fix that arm.
What? I don't even have the arm anymore.
Please just ignore him. You don't want to peg arms.
Table leg?
Oh, Jesus. He's talking about peg legging me, isn't he?
He's talking about pegging you, all right?
Yeah, he's talking about pegging me. Please leave.
Phrasing. I'm going to bow to him and just whistle for Callie, and she'll hop off the couch and follow me out.
Okay.
I'm also going to follow with the whistle. I go when I'm ready.
No.
Kaysen starts getting up too and goes, wait.
I'm definitely remembering to take my journal and Yiddle.
Yep. So yeah, you guys start walking back through the house. Naga is taking care of the children. She's also cooking, and she looks pregnant. No shoes. There. You happy now? You happy?
Yeah,
you happy? No.
Blink twice if you need help.
No, she is. She's actually just playing with the kids. All 6 of them. They're all just playing a game together. They're running around and chasing them and doing all the fun
stuff. Having the last
stuff.
Fun moments.
Before everybody dies.
Yeah. I don't.
Before they are consumed by disease.
Yep.
We are so bad with anything sad, guys. We're just so bad with it. We're like, oh, death, funny.
Remember Pinata Guy? Remember Pinata
Guy? That was good times. Remember when Willie's burned down?
I was not there for Pinata Guy.
Remember the heads?
Don't do that.
The talking heads.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I was there.
You're gonna make Elris drink again.
The real world is a nightmare. God forbid our fantasy realm be filled with
right.
Hey, you guys want like rainbows and unicorns? I'm pretty sure there's a My Little Pony RPG out there. So.
Yeah, if you guys wanted some escapism, too bad. If you guys were in this. If you guys were in the city of Sonmore, everyone is wearing face masks right now. They're not allowed to leave the house. And
and they're gonna get the scale disease.
Yep.
They've got the corona.
Oh my god, can the next campaign be the MLP one?
This is Slate Scale 19, guys.
My Little Pony.
No, we are doing nothing pony related, and I will shut this bitch down.
Brony.
All right.
About the...
are you guys taking a ferry to there, or would you guys just like to undock the Tempest and...
Wait, Ducky's leaving.
No. Bye, Ducky. I love you.
I love you.
Morning.
I don't know you person, but I'm sure you're nice.
Ducky's wonderful. Ducky's the dice mistress. She helps me play in D&D.
She knows all.
Yeah, she's got all the spoilers, guys. If you want to get any of the spoilers, get them.
She won't tell you. Morning, I love your face.
Say that very assuredly. Have you asked?
Oh, so many times.
Anywho, so I basically have like what 2 sets of free maps.
Yeah, you have a map of Terran Bridge. You have a map. Actually, you have 3 maps. So you have a map of Terran Bridge, of the marshlands outside of Terran Bridge, and then the swamplands, which I believe was called the Broodmore, but I want to double check that. Nobody knows.
I took notes.
These damn notes. I don't think I've told you guys the swamp name yet.
Okay. I took notes. Kent, Desert, Sun, Dragonborn, Capital. No, I can't see that.
It is probably on the world map, which I need to open Photoshop for because I'm terrible.
They canceled The Gathering?
They canceled what?
ICP's The Gathering.
Are you surprised?
No, not at all. I'm very glad they did.
That was a thing?
Unrelated to COVID.
Oh.
I'm glad they canceled it.
Where did I put my world map?
Butthole.
No, not my butthole. I haven't lost that in years.
What?
What?
I totes lost my butthole. I done gone lost my butthole.
What happens if you lose a butthole, though? It's just a bigger hole.
It's a buttgasm.
Oh.
Chasm.
A chasm?
How did we get here?
I don't know.
The DM took a second off and it derailed.
Yeah.
Derailment.
Right. Put the bumpers up, my guy. Let's do this. We need to stay in.
I don't remember what I called it. Broodmore sounds good.
Okay. Swamp called Broodmore.
So yeah, so you have those 3 maps, Elris. How are you guys traveling to get to the Temple of the Thunder?
Are we taking the Tempest, guys? Because it's
Will
cheap.
It's cheap. Save some dollars.
Navigate that, isn't it?
The ferry's probably like 5 silver, maybe.
Yes, take this.
I will pay for the ferry for everyone.
Let's stimulate the local economy.
Yeah, so they're gonna need it for when they go into lockdown.
God damn it!
It's a joke. It's a Dragonborn only thing. This is a.
If you lose your butthole, the hole disappears, guys.
What? No.
Yeah, morning said.
Morning? No. Oh no.
When you find it, it's all okay.
All right. So whoever's paying for the ferry, feel free. You guys just basically go right across the little river or little body of water.
Fast travel.
Yeah, and the temple is right off of the dock. It's not far at all, so it's right down the street.
Okay.
Thank you.
You guys get to the Temple of Thunder. It's a really big, like, cross-shaped building with, like, a dome off the back. And it looks to have, like, a very nice garden back there. You enter the frontmost part of the building. Let us zoom in here. So yeah, again, this is the temple here. It's a very like sparsely decorated building. Ottawa, you know Lathander as from your religious studies, and anyone else who has anything relevant that feels like they should know this would do it as well. I'm looking at you directly, Oriel. Lathander is
Thanks.
yeah, Lathander is the god of birth and renewal.
Okay.
You guys are greeted after you guys get into the temple by a female tabaxi with deep brown eyes, white fur, and she's quite tall and skinny. She's wearing she's wearing a white robe and introduces herself as Seven Mirrors, Seer of Lathander. What brings you to the temple today?
I'm on behalf of a friend with illness who advised him to get Hydra heart.
Oh, Kaysen.
We're here to kill the Hydra.
We're here to stab the snake boy.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for welcoming us into your temple. We're here hopefully to get some information to help Kaysen in his woes.
Anything that I can do to help.
Children.
What do you need?
Everything. Please tell us.
More about Hydras. We've never handled or know little of them.
There are a few books in the library regarding Hydras. Let me go see. Come with me. She leads you guys off into the building on the north side, or the little alcove on the north side. It's a small library. It's not like it's not like super well decorated or anything like that. It's a very plain building. But there are lots and lots of old books there.
A library?
Oh no, not a library.
God.
I follow without hesitation.
That sexy book.
Buck's book.
You're gonna bring out the smut in the temple? Not in the house of God.
He'll live.
It's a.
So, she hands you guys a couple of books regarding lore about Hydras.
Anywhere that you'd suggest starting?
She actually has. She has a
Seven Mirrors.
She has a bookmark set in there, like with a ribbon, and she opens it straight to a portion about Hydras. Looks like she had been doing research as well, trying to track it down for maybe Kaysen.
Did you know anything about Hydras yourself before you spoke to Kaysen?
Not before this, no. I'd heard of them. They're in stories.
Do you know anything about slate scale?
Slate scale, I have researched a cure for, but unfortunately, I'm sure Kaysen told you it requires the heart of a Hydra.
Do you know if the heart has to be returned in one piece, 27 pieces, slightly charred, stabbed? Any preference?
It shouldn't matter, other than maybe not charred.
Not charred.
Just because
It's a hard no or just a maybe?
Well, she pulls out another book from the shelf with another bookmark, and she opens it up, and there's recipes for this this particular cure. And she references the part where they talk about the Hydra heart, and it actually gets like shredded during that process. So like you're supposed to like cut it up and stuff and add it to the potions.
Slightly cut should be okay.
Yeah. If you damage it, it's not that big of a deal.
But you need the whole heart.
The more the better. It's not just the Frostbrood family that's afflicted right now. It's a serious problem in Sonmore. So if you could bring me the whole heart, I could probably make enough for everyone, hopefully.
Have you made cures like that before?
Is
it a hobby of yours, or you're a professional?
She gestures off to the southern building, and you guys can see it through the archways. There's
a lovely temple.
There's a lab. There's like a full like herbology alchemy lab there.
Do you do that?
Yeah, yeah. That's part of what I do here. Is I help people heal.
Oh. Do you think you could look at the little captain's lake before it smells?
Who's the little captain?
The goblin.
Just kind of wave my peg leg up.
Oh, hello, goblin. You're the little captain?
Ben Mir.
7 mirrors. You can call me
That's what
Sven.
I said.
Or Sven. I suppose whatever you'd like.
Don't make her angry.
Why would I make her angry?
It's her temple, and she's so lovely.
I'm actually confused. Like my gablet.
She kneels down in front of you, Gruff. What did you need me to look at?
Oh, there was a leg there. Goblins usually have 2.
Ah, yeah, I have 2.
You're not a goblin, though.
Ah, that's a good observation. Do you mind?
Point.
And she holds out her
cut
hand.
It off.
She holds out her hand as if to let you put your peg leg into it.
I'm just going to pass these books.
Little baby leg.
The second she did, like, take these books out about the Hydra, like, Ellers immediately took one and started looking into it.
Okay.
Oh, good. I'm passing these books to you with the bookmarks because I'm not reading it. I'm not reading it. I'm just asking annoying questions.
She looks at Gruff's leg. Gruff, she just says it seems to be healing fine. What was the issue?
I'm just concerned about the smell.
Oh, I don't think that's the leg.
What about his head?
Oh my.
That's the second stump.
Oh.
We just want to make sure he's okay to travel. Infection. Right?
You've had a colorful life, young sir.
Green, mostly. A lot of red, though.
Clearly. I'm not sure what to make of this. He should not be alive.
I'm proud now. I went from confused to proud.
He's our little captain.
Elris, while they're having this conversation, you learn some traits about hydras. Hydras can hold their breath for 1 hour. Hydras have multiple heads, typically 5, but they can have more or less. Since they have more than one head, it is very difficult to blind them, charm them, deafen them, frighten them, stun them, or knock them unconscious.
Not impossible, though. Surely.
You can't. If you deal enough damage to a Hydra, one of its heads will die. If all of the heads die, the Hydra dies. However, as per the fables of Hydras, every time you destroy one of its heads, 2 heads grow back. The book also references using fire against them to prevent them from growing their heads back.
Okay.
They also don't sleep. Essentially, their heads take shifts sleeping. So,
is that actually in D&D?
Yeah, while the Hydra sleeps,
that's lit.
And while the Hydra sleeps, at least one of its heads is awake.
Yeah,
That's
if
cool.
anyone tries to get Ellers's attention, good luck with that. He's not. He's fixated on the Hydra.
Other than that, they're just like a really rare monstrosity. They are reptilian in nature. They lay eggs and they bite typically, and sometimes they can be poisonous. It just really depends on their habitat that they grew up in. So there is your Hydra info.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for stopping
But
at
also,
the temple.
His head. But also
I
his head.
turn to her
Mm-hmm.
and asks, I think what we were thinking about with his leg Is there like a chance to regenerate it or something?
Yes. Some very powerful clerics can restore limbs. I don't know of anyone around here at all.
Okay.
Nobody that could perform such a feat.
Okay.
But it's possible.
We're not concerned he's going to die from the head wound or the leg.
No, he seems
while
pretty
we're
chipper,
traveling
considering
the swamp pits.
But unfortunately, he's at this point where, to me, he should already be dead. I don't know.
Very resilient.
Yeah, clearly. Or lucky. Maybe lucky?
I mean, I'll take it at this.
You guys are more than welcome to rest in the garden out back if you'd like, before your adventure, or I can, is there anything else that I can potentially help you with?
Do you have any more information in your library or your lab that you think might be pertinent on our trip to get the Hydra Heart?
These are the only ones that I found that that reference Hydras at all. Other than that, I can maybe find you some maps of the local area, but they'd be very, very old.
What about tabaxi or traps or...
You want to learn about tabaxi?
Sure.
And she perks up a little bit.
Guillotines.
As long as you have time, I mean, maybe we can... I can take you to the garden and we can talk about tabaxi.
I'd love to go to the garden with you.
Callie is going to approach her and sniff at her.
Oh, hello. Are you wondering about Callie's reaction?
Yeah.
Does Callie hate cats?
No.
Okay.
You just get a...
She's fine. She's good. She's a
common canine sniff before seeking pets.
Yeah. The Callie's general feel is good here.
Before they go back, I want to ask her if they have any information about Yanti as well.
Oh, Yanti. I can probably look some of that up, but I'm not going to be able to tell this nice young lady about the tabaxi. Maybe another time afterwards.
I mean, there were where Kaysen found the location of the Hydra. There were Yanti there as well. I figure it might be helpful if
that's curious.
We knew a bit more about them as well. They
sure.
could be more on the inside.
Well, why don't you two have a chat? I could come back another time. It's a beautiful garden.
Thank you. Yeah, feel free if
or
you'd
if
like
you could
to go
just
explore.
point me in the direction of books.
Let me try to find the book. So she takes a few minutes and looks around for some books and does find a book with some information about Yanti.
Seems more pertinent.
Yeah. She can tell you about tabaxi at any time if you would like.
Okay. I don't mind going to the garden with a pretty lady.
Did you guys want her to tell you, or you guys want to read it, or?
She can tell us.
Okay. So the Yanti have different breeds. They are essentially a snake-human hybrid. There can be purebloods that appear mostly human with minor reptilian features. There can be half-bloods, humanoid in shape, but have a wide variety of noticeable serpentine features, like snake-like tail in place of legs, a complete covering of scales, a hood like a cobra, a snake's head, or snakes in place of arms. Or there can also be abominations, where they're almost completely snake-like with only a few human features, such as arms or a humanoid head. There are
human-sized snakes. That's disgusting.
Yeah, they're very like she shows you some pictures. Yeah, they're kind of gross. She shows you,
Do you perhaps
the
have,
Forgotten Realms wiki.
Do you perhaps have antidotes?
For poison? For general poison, yes. I do have some here. Would you?
Are the Yonti gonna poison it? Are they gonna bite us?
I mean, they might.
I imagine.
There
What's
are.
it say in the book?
Well, there are minor subraces as well. To the three main breeds. There are mage slayers, which are a rare type for the bred for the specific purpose of battling or hunting down magic users. They have a human-like head, but a snake-like tail instead of legs. There are holy guardians, which is a rare breed specifically bred as temple guards. And there's anathemas. An anathema is the most powerful and loathsome of Yanti. Body like a 25-foot long serpent, a pair of humanoid arms with clawed 3-fingered hands, and 6 serpentine heads rising from its shoulders.
Oh, that sounds disgusting.
That's kind of gross. Yeah.
Like a daddy hydra.
Yeah. It's anathema.
Are they normally found in the swampland, or is it unusual that they were found in the swampland?
She flips back a couple pages and she says that the Yanti were essentially the most powerful race of beings for a long time until their civilization fell. They can be found nearly anywhere. They don't have like a specific place. They're essentially humans.
You don't have any local knowledge?
I've never personally seen a Yanti here, but if Kaysen said he saw one, I believe him.
I believe him too, because he lost an arm.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, you don't just make up stories about losing arms.
No.
Like,
just a long noodle with some balding guy's head. Shut the fuck up, Dante.
I think we're gonna get back and talk about what we're gonna do. Hey guys, I'm gonna talk to the pretty lady in the garden later. So what we're gonna do?
I was thinking maybe we should ask if she knows of a good place to get and remove the effects of poison. Considering that Yanti and Hydra is both potentially us, and I have limited spells for that.
For poison.
As far as that goes, let me take you over to the lab across the way.
You can take us to the lab?
Yeah. So
lovely.
she leads you guys across the way to the southern part of the building, where she has like a bunch of like various flowers that are growing, like alchemy lab kind of things. And she opens a cupboard and takes out 4 vials and hands them over to Adwa. These will help for any sort of poison. Yeah, there's just 4 anti-venoms. And they are single dose each. They're not very big bottles.
There's 7 of us in the party, though.
Well, hopefully all of you don't get bit. Otherwise, you'll have to come back and wait for me to make more.
I recommend keeping your distance as much as you can.
Do we know about Gruff's alchemy drug?
Not unless Gruff told you.
I can't remember. It's been
I
a
did
minute.
not.
Okay, never mind.
I did not. Yeah, I don't.
Well,
I
let's
didn't
not
think
give
you would.
him the antidote then. Let's decide that.
Still have to get up close.
Unless you get those big pointy sticks.
I'm gonna hand one to Asali because I know she hits everything.
Yeah, that's
with a stick.
Thank you.
I'm going to make a few more antidotes. They do take a few days, but I'll have them ready in case you guys need them.
Thank you. When we come back victorious.
Yes, victorious. Perfect.
Do you know if the poison is fast acting or?
I don't know if they referenced poison at all in the book.
So we might not get bitten by anything.
No, you might not, but it never hurts to have antivenom on you. There's also snakes in the swamp and
little snakes and big snakes. The people snakes, hydras, daddy snakes. Fuck.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys don't mind snakes.
I don't mind.
They're delicious.
Better than spiders.
They are.
Spiders is next week.
Oh, no.
Just kidding. Next week is still this. Okay.
Does anybody else have any questions for the pretty lady?
I think that covers the information I needed.
Okay.
I really want to know about Tabaxi because I like to sing stories, but I feel like I'll talk to you when we come back victorious.
When you guys come back and I get
more talk
I get the cures
in the garden
for the children, then we can talk about Tabaxi in the garden.
That's great.
I have many stories to tell you.
I can't wait.
Recommendation on how we should store the
That's
herd.
where.
Right. Kajitas wears. So yeah, she takes a moment and kind of anxiously licks her hand, and then goes to work.
Is there anyone you recommend we talk to before we leave? Town? Heron Bridge?
I think
no one else in the whole town would be pertinent for us to talk to.
I'm not sure who you would talk to.
Joe, Bob, Billy, Jean.
Who?
We
Frederick.
are on a timetable.
What?
Anybody.
It will take me a few days to make the antidote, so the sooner we can get the ingredients, the better.
No problem.
Once I'm done with the the cure for slate scale. Once I'm done with these antidotes, I'm gonna just start on the process for making the cure for slate scale in hopes that you guys will return quickly.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you, and may Lathander bless you.
I feel blessed. May you be blessed in his glory also.
You better. If you don't have an inspiration point, you can have one now.
But I already have one.
Does everybody have anybody not have inspiration right now?
Some people have used them.
Okay.
Killing.
If you use them, go ahead and refill them. So that is your blessing from Lathander for stopping before you guys left.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I already have one.
That's okay. I'm sorry. You were already blessed.
You don't have to be sorry. I didn't need to use it, so that's a blessing in itself.
That is.
You're our blessing, Ducky.
We only have about 5 minutes. If you guys would like, we can fast forward to you guys heading out and getting to the watchtower. But I'll leave that up to you unless you guys want to do something in the town, in which case we can do that next week. Up to the party.
I mean, sure. I mean, on the way, pretty much Elris is going to be telling Maven and the others about the Hydra.
Yeah, I figured you'll probably share all of that information at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Is anybody opposed to fast traveling?
Nope. As long as we don't get bitten by snakes.
Well, if you guys do the slow traveling, I'm gonna roll for whether or not you get bit by snakes.
Let's do the rolling.
I'll do a couple rolls
and
real
Gruff
quick.
can definitely capture the snakes for dinner.
Okay, let's see here.
Nick.
Yeah, Gruff got dysentery.
Well, as long as we don't try to ford the river.
I've got
We always balk the wagon so it
for
floats.
Jord.
For George.
So I've got a +3 to nature and a +1 to animal handling.
Ooh, yeah, you can handle some animals. That's awesome.
I know, right?
Got a ranger.
It might be useful. We got to have a mounted combat episode eventually, right?
Ew, gross.
A Monty Python, what?
Not Monty
Yeah,
Python.
Monty Python.
I mean, we could probably do
Mounted?
that too.
Mountain Blade guy.
Maybe we could do it both
Yeah,
at the same time, where you
Mountain
guys are doing
Dew.
mounted combat, but really it's just a guy holding coconuts.
Can we do water polo with real horses? That'd be great.
All right, so you guys leave the city of Terranbridge, headed towards the Broodmoor. The trip is going to take you guys a couple days to get to the
Broodmoor.
swampland. You guys can take horses if you'd like, but you'll have to stable the horses once you guys get to the swamp so they don't die. They leave in chaos ensues. Oh God, did you redeem a chaos ensues when I wasn't looking?
Did
Stu
you
Bagel.
use?
Stu
No.
Bagel? Really?
Did you use Mr. Unchosen's redeem before? That was for not chaos.
Yes, I
Ricky,
did.
can I check my book?
There was chaos. There was chaos coming that was avoided by Mr. Unchosen.
Aww, Mr. Unchosen's love.
He's
Cute, Mr.
real nice. But now it's coming from Stu Bagel.
Stu Bagel _ I love your face.
I love
I
you,
don't.
and also what's your
I'm
address?
I'm kidding.
Your book. Your book hasn't touched another book today.
Yes. Okay, good.
So
It
was
essentially,
like a
it's
vicinity thing, so I was a little bit worried.
yeah, no, it has to. Essentially, it won't do anything until you tell me it's doing something.
Alrighty,
So there's
good.
no new books. You're not like collecting a bunch of fucking information on hydras. Okay, you guys
I mean,
get.
give it to Elris. He'll be using on any monster book ever.
You guys get to the watchtower. It is in the middle of the swamp. Bugs everywhere. Everything smells bad. It's
Is
a
that
swamp.
Gruff. Is that?
No, even I think this smells bad.
Oh, look, there's a sub gifted in channel.
Thank you, Stu Bagel. To Bumper Ducky? How lovely. You guys get to the watchtower. It is a large stone tower with a pointed like roof on the top. It's completely overgrown with vines and moss, and it looks like it's leaning about like 15 degrees backwards. Like it has started sinking into the swamp.
Actually,
Go ahead.
is the swamp slowing our travel down at all?
The swamp is, yeah, but that's I factor that into like the 2 days of travel time.
Creaky,
I
there's
think I
another
can cut that down with water walking. If I remember correctly, water walking will actually affect your travel over.
Oh, perfect. So yeah, if you were casting water walk, it's only going to take you about a day and a half. So
Yep,
you'll save.
acid, mud, snow, quicksand, or lava. Yep, solid ground.
Perfect. Awesome. So yeah, you
Up to
cast
times.
water walk and you save you guys a second day. Thank you, Stu Bagel. That is lovely. And Ren's us up. Woo!
To be fair, I can actually only cast it for 3 hours a day.
Yeah, it'll save you a good amount of time though. So you guys get to the watchtower. It doesn't look like there's any occupants inside the tower. Who would like to investigate? What are we doing?
I would.
I will investigate.
For
I
sure.
wanna.
Looks like everyone.
Ooh.
Are we rolling?
So you guys, yes, you can go ahead and roll an investigation check.
That's a nice 21.
Damn.
Can I just do? I'm just trying to like peer around, see anything. Like I'm not I'm just looking to see if there's anything that jumps out.
Sure.
Oh, I like my 22.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Adwa,
Cool.
that's an investigation check. So you'll still have a passive perception in case like anything is being stealthy or anything like that. So you guys get into the inside of this watchtower. The immediate thing that you notice is there are bodies that are partially decomposed here of Yantees. Looks like there was a fight here. Inside the watchtower, it's like a 40 foot diameter circular watchtower. Inside here there are bedrolls. There is a camp, like a campfire set up in the middle, with like a spit for cooking. There's some supplies. Looks like it's a pretty feasible base of operations. So you could live here for weeks on end, probably, with just the supplies that are here. But the first thing that you guys notice when you get into the watchtower is the stench of rotting corpses.
Are we just walking into this place with like traps and bullshit? Can we be careful,
try to be
please?
stealthy.
Yeah.
Please, can we
Did
be
you get a
careful?
rest since I cast the water walk?
No, you will not have a rest since then. Because the water walk would have been the last thing that you cast, because the swamps is the last part.
Hey, I will.
So, unless it's like a short rest, is it a short rest that you need?
No, I to recover spells. I have to spend a long rest.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So
I didn't realize that we would be going straight in. I might not have done that. It's all good. Set it.
You don't have to mark it off. It's fine.
No, I'm marking it off. Don't be silly.
Okay.
You too.
So as you guys are investigating, you notice that there's a spiral staircase that leads down, just like Kaysen mentioned to you. And other than that, it doesn't seem like after the fight there's much that happened here. The fire's cold. Nobody has relit it. You guys do see a different color blood there coming up the stairs and out the front door. And as you guys start looking down the stairs, you guys can see a partially decomposing dragonborn arm.
Love what they've done with the place.
Luckily, the trap hasn't been reset. You guys can see the guillotine blade that is stuck into the slot in the wall that it stops at.
To cast find traps.
Yep. You locate the guillotine blade is the only one near you.
Wait, shoot! This is only within. Never mind. Sorry. I thought it was one of the things with the time limit. I apologize. Take
Okay,
that.
that's fine. Either way, the guillotine. You guys did a good job investigating. The guillotine blade is the only trap that's in this portion.
By having a look around, can I tell if these are probably the only occupants, or like based on the supplies, are there like definitely more people here, just not upstairs potentially?
Go ahead and give me. What are you looking at specifically when you do that?
Like based on like the rations and supplies around, I want to know if it was definitely the only Yanti here that were killed by Kaysen.
Yeah.
Or...
Okay.
5 people, but 25 people's worth of.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an
there's...
investigation check.
Okay.
Is there any disparities?
It's only gonna be a 10.
So you notice that going through the supplies, it's not like the typical supplies that you would find like foraging in the forest or buying from like a local city. There's things like large mushrooms and rats. More things that you would be able to forage underground for.
Okay.
This is a dungeon?
But it's like I guess what I'm wondering is like it was definitely only like these 5 dead Yanti. There's not like based on the supplies. I'm trying to get an estimate on how many people there really are here.
It seems like a rational amount of supplies for 5.
Gotcha.
You also notice that there's 5 bedrolls up here.
But the supplies might have come from underground.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like from down to here, up.
Mm-hmm.
I ask again, is this a dungeon?
Who are you asking? Me?
You.
There's no... The dungeon master.
It's a watchtower with a spiral staircase.
Okay, so it's... Okay, sorry.
There is a spiral staircase going down, and Kaysen said that the rumor is that there is a Hydra lair underneath the watchtower.
Okay, yeah.
Hopefully that answers.
There's underground supplies up here. Sounds really awesome.
Everything sounds sus.
We should probably just assume there's more.
We're going deeper
Underground.
Even better.
We're going...
Even better? Is that what you think about this? A little
More
concerning.
monstrosities! Yay!
Oh,
How
boy.
great!
All right, Elish, you do you.
So I need to know as we're traveling down, when you guys go downstairs, I need to know marching orders.
And
Okay.
pass without a trace.
I'm going last
What's up,
because
bud?
I have light leather and musical instrument.
Okay. Buck, what was that?
I'm pretty hardy.
If no one else is looking at the bodies, I'm just gonna do some little rites on them.
Please leave
Along
the
some
arm.
zombie friends.
We don't want a thing situation.
Yes, you can, assuming nobody in your party is going to stop you, you are more than welcome to reanimate the corpses of the Yanti here.
Okay, how many
Can
are there?
they go
'Cause I want to
first?
sort of get an idea.
This
Yeah,
this
they
would
could
be,
totally go first.
This was, yes, they could. Yeah, that's a good way of going through a dungeon if this was a dungeon.
If.
How does your spell work?
It allows me with each casting to raise 1, but because I'm from the necromancy school, I can raise 2, and I raise them as basically generic zombies.
Okay. They're just Yanti themed. And how many times a day can you cast it? How many times are you casting it?
Well, I have 3 3rd-level spells, so that would be 6 possible, but I would like to save 1, so that would be 4 zombies.
Okay, you can expel 2 spell slots and raise 4 of these corpses up.
Ooh, beans. Oh, and I'm also going to search them because no one else mentioned that.
You search them and you find mostly like food items on them, like more of these weird underground mushrooms. You do notice a few of them have like coin pouches, but when you look inside the coin pouches, it's not coins. It is like dark beads.
All right.
So your assumption is that they have their own currency system.
Cool.
So they're probably not worth a damn to you, but
Yeah, I'll pocket those.
it's still money. I'm taking it.
You took these and not the other stuff that were
there are.
to you.
It has 30 black beads.
Ooh.
And they also do have weapons. If you guys want their weapons, they have scimitars, short swords.
I'll chuck it in the bag of holding.
Hell yeah, just throw
Resell
it
it
in there.
later.
Unless you really want the zombies to have weapons.
That's true.
Do the zombies want weapons? Do they use weapons?
Ask the zombies.
I'm asking my friend Bucky.
They're more so for like testing the traps and stuff so we don't get murdered. But, whatever.
One by one.
But I mean, they can test the traps with weapon.
Yeah, but they can also test the traps and fucking die. So I don't think it makes much of a difference.
How much HP does a zombie have? How many traps can they get?
I don't know. I'm gonna
We'll
have
find
to look
out.
that up later.
It's like
because
18 or something like that. Not a big deal.
But I mean, if they do survive,
it's a funny question to ask.
Eventual traps. There is a Hydra at the other end that we could probably need help with.
It's a funny question to ask when we fought zombies a few episodes ago, and the DM should know.
Oh, what? How much HP they have?
Yeah,
I think it's around 18.
Seems fair.
Yeah. If their HP comes into place, I'll look it up.
Someone will.
Who's going down first? Oh, zombies.
The zombies.
Who's going?
I have to be in the middle because I'll be casting Pass Without Trace.
Okay, so you're casting Pass Without Trace.
Right at the back.
And then let me get who's the first living person that's going down, so I can narrate.
The little captain.
I'm not terribly stealthy, but I will be near to the front because I'm heavily good at spotting.
Where are you going, Sally?
No, go ahead. Sorry.
My rule is always.
Are you going to be?
Point being, it's a volunteer only gig, so.
Are you going to shoot anybody? Gruff. So I'd prefer you not to be behind me.
I mean, am I going to shoot somebody? Probably.
Bags behind Gruff.
No, I'm just like, okay, I'm going to cast Spider Climb on myself.
He wants to be on the roof.
And I'm just going to scurry on the wall.
Okay.
Can you do that with a peg leg?
1 hour.
Yeah, you can.
Can you do that with a peg leg?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, cool.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Thank you.
Asali is taking point.
Oh, I actually sprout extra legs. It's fucking great.
Dude,
I love.
Can we say for flavor that you sprout extra peg legs on one hand?
Yes, they're all the extra ones.
Oh, they're all extra peg legs. Oh my!
They're gonna be so noisy.
You're just a fucking monstrosity now. All right, Asali, you begin traveling down the stairs.
After the zombies.
Everything is very quiet. The walls, you notice as you're going down that the walls are very smooth, like they're old stone. There's bits of moss and overgrowth coming through the cracks in the walls.
Is it like man-made or?
It is man-made, yes, and it's actually, from what you can tell, it seems like it was like a fairly well-built building. As you get lower, do you have dark vision?
No.
There's no light. So is somebody lighting a torch?
I have dark vision.
I have a torch, so I can light a torch.
Yeah, light a torch. Okay.
I'm gonna use who as my eyes.
Use who as your eyes? Oh, so you can. Okay, I gotcha.
Out of curiosity, is there a map for where we are currently?
Yes, there is a map. Elwers has a map of the area where you're at right now. Oh, you mean like on Roll20?
Mm-hmm.
Not yet.
Okay, cool. No, I was just wondering.
Well, they exist. I just haven't showed them to you yet. So you light your torch. As you continue down the stairs, you start noticing that it's a little awkward how far underground you guys are still going on this spiral staircase. The first thing you notice that's out of place is off to your right side. There is a arrow slit in the wall.
Okay, and I see that over and over again.
Yep. as you continue down, you guys do notice more and more of these arrow slits in this tower.
So I take it we're not stealthing.
Well, you guys are still stealthing, so stealth doesn't
Okay.
include just being quiet. The torch is gonna, of course, give off light, but you're being quiet about this.
Okay, so I take out my war pick and I scratch a mark by one of the arrow slits.
Okay, just to like give you an idea if you're going in circles.
Yeah.
So you mean like something that could potentially come flying out at us from it?
No, actually, it is an arrow slit, as in it's one of those angled windows that allows an archer to fire out.
Broke down and sank. Gotcha.
You guys don't have any trouble getting down there. There's no more traps on the stairs. Your zombies get out of the, except for the clicking. Your zombies get out of there, or they obviously go first, but they stop at the end of the stairway. And then you guys arrive outside. Well, not outside.
Damn it, the weird we just missed it.
What's that?
Sorry, no, I just noticed something. I apologize, I thought I was muted.
Okay, that's fine. Fight Club, why? You guys find yourselves on... You'll have to see the stream for this because I couldn't upload it before the stream.
Okay.
You guys arrive in this large underground area that is... It's full of like vines and overgrowth, but it's made almost like a bubble. And as you step out of the or step onto flat ground after the stairs, you are standing on a stone floor, and as you walk out, you realize that you're standing on a castle wall. Out ahead of you, from where you guys can see, is a large castle that has sunken into the swamp. You guys can see activity in what would be the courtyard. There are lights and torches and the sounds of chanting. And the sounds of snakes.
Feels bad, my dudes.
Hood up, mask on.
Hood up, mask on.
Has anyone
Hunter
ever seen
mode
that
going on.
Batman Beyond episode with the whole Cobra thing? That's what I'm getting. That's what I feel like this is right now.
Let me get some chanting for you guys if you guys are watching the stream.
Nobody wants chanting.
I think everybody should just listen to the...
Oh, yeah.
As you guys look out over the castle walls in this sunken cave, you guys see what you assume to be dozens and dozens of Yanti chanting and praying in front of a statue of a Hydra.
Statue, does it look to be truly stone?
It is actually made of some sort of precious metal, you would assume.
Ooh.
So it's very well kept. It looks from where you guys, it's quite far away. It's probably 100 feet and also down in the courtyard. But you can tell that it is like shiny and it looks almost like a religious artifact. The Yanti are mostly in the courtyard, chanting to this statue. And you guys do see that there's nobody else like wandering around the walls or anything at this point. But we are going to end here.
Excuse me, Greeky.
Yes.
Can I just say hello to my friend? Hi, Jacko!
Of course you can. We're actually ending, so you guys can say whatever you'd like at this point.
I just wanted to say hello to my friend Jacko. He's Australian.
Jacko!
I can't wait to
He plays the
steal a
saxophone. Very cool.
Oh, that's awesome. You're going to steal a religious artifact?
I can't wait to steal a religious artifact like I work for Hobby Lobby.
Oh, and the other thing you guys notice about the courtyard is that there is a large hole in the ground where the bricks have fallen in.
Oh.
It isn't ominous at all.
It looks like... It looks like... a house elf.
A half elf? A what?
A house elf.
It looks like Dobby. Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know if we're allowed to say character names.
Oh, no.
I don't want to get us
Copy
into too much
striked. Fuck. No. All right, guys. I'm probably gonna go ahead and raid. I need to get food in my belly. I'm dying. I'm dying. But let me quickly say thank you to all the amazing people that showed up today. Chris followed. What a lovely man. What is happening to my mini feed? This is not how things work, guys.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. That is not a thing. Melly donated bits. I think we're back to yesterday about shipping costs, so... Thanks for hanging out, guys. You guys are amazing. Actually, I'm not too upset at how much we can actually get done in 3 hours. We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, guys. All right, who do you guys want to go raid?
My other group wouldn't have made it off the boat.
We got D'Amico, we got Pauly PK. We haven't actually raided Pauly PK before. If you guys don't know Pauly, he also does the Wormwood Gaming channel. But he's good people. I like Pauly a lot.
Take us there then.
Pauly's amazing.
Let's go see
guys.
Pauly. And then, hey, can you guys do a raid message and ask Pauly to be an NPC in our campaign?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. Actually, I'm also dying for food, so I'm gonna hop off. Peace.
Later.
Good night.
This was fun. Thanks for not murdering my character for committing a
little bit
amputation,
of
impromptu amputation.
You don't know that yet. I'm kidding.
I mean, I did kind of ambush someone while they were drunk, so all's fair. It's cool. I'm just definitely not sleeping with her shield in the coming weeks. Not at all.
I can guarantee you're not gonna get anything from Elris, okay? You're fine.
No, all good.
If you guys aren't members of the Discord yet, join the Discord, and if you have any questions regarding the campaign or any of that stuff, let me know. Thank you all for being here, and thank you, my lovely players, for being so amazing.
Thank you for DMing.
I am creeping myself out with these noises, guys. We have to go.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm playing this the entire time you're here, just for the record. Guys, copy that raid message so we can get Pauly to be an NPC in the campaign. Love you guys. Go say hi to Pauly. Be nice.
Love you all. Nah, not gonna be nice.
Don't forget to love each other.
Love each other from at least 6 feet away.
Yeah.
Great.
Exactly.
Good night, guys. Bye. Love you.
Bye.
I gotta give it like the 3 count, otherwise it cuts me off.